Hopefully the key works. It's going through.
Alright, we're gaming.
I feel gross now that you said that.
Welcome
to the wacky
TheStrawhatNO.
Oh shit, I need to mute my TV. No, this wasn't part of the plan. There we go.
Gamer in and televising, alright.
Hey, it's crazy.
You want to hear about the weather?
Today it's gonna be 85 degrees. And that's it.
Broadcast ends. Studio tower collapses.
Nothing else of note is going to happen in crazy Hyrule.
You'll probably figure it out first on the internet. Why do we exist? What do we do?
For old people.
Look it up on your phone.
Welcome to the news. I'm just gonna sit here and look at my phone. Oh shit, politics happened.
But not in your art, right, kids?
No.
Scientists say a man grows 8 arms.
I hate him too.
Let's all hate him together.
Is that my phone? No.
No, that was mine.
Okay.
I got an email.
Oh, that reminds me, I got an actual smartphone finally,
Oh shit.
like last
Nice.
month. I use it
Story
about as
just
much
been
as my
rocking.
regular phone and my old iPod, so...
Thorn just been rocking the fucking flip phone for most of the 2010s.
For most of my life, frankly.
Hey, I mean, it works. If it works, it works.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I had
well,
a
it didn't
flip
work
phone for
anymore,
the
so...
longest- Oh.
Well, there you go. Stopped working.
Oh, it's a spam email from my Netflix account that I don't have. It, like, the email opens up with "Hi customer" in caps. Like, oh well, I'm glad that Netflix is very personal with me.
Hello, valued customer. We're here to tell you that someone has stolen all of your shit from your Netflix account and has watched just so much of your least favorite shows.
Oh no.
To fix this and clear your history, please sign in and please include all 19 digits of your social security number.
Well, I will, but can you verify what are my least favorite shows before I can actually donate my card and life to you?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, I did only see Dr. No once, so alright, here you go.
Dr. No. Why is that the first movie that came to your mind?
Because I couldn't think of any other movies that had no in it, and it was the first James Bond movie, and I've never actually seen it, Jacob. Way to call me.
I feel like most people haven't.
I mean, you know, I keep...
I'm thinking of the
I was
original
about to-
Casino Royale. I think people have seen Dr. No.
I was just about to say, like, is there a reason to? But then I remembered, I don't think there's any, like, universally disliked James Bond movie. Like, I always look it up, and it's like, all of the James Bond movies ranked from worst to best. The worst is always like, this one was only pretty.
I
Then
feel
again,
like
I
there are
don't know
bad
shit
ones.
about movies. I'm sure,
Quantum of Solace was pretty...
but it had a good video game, from what I heard. I haven't played it, but I've always wanted to.
I think that's funny. Like, the movie sucked, but the game was pretty alright.
Yeah, I saw-
Therefore, it's alright.
Yeah, Eduardius, my phone's a Galaxy S10e. I'm not sure the differences between the 10s, but...
I have a Galaxy S10 as well. I don't think it's an E, though, so Thorn's cooler.
Yeah, whatever the
Yeah.
E contributes. I just know it has a pretty decent camera on it, so I'm kind of considering doing more in-camera videos again on my personal channel. Because part of the reason that I stopped doing it was because I had to do it with my old iPod Touch, and the camera was shit. And also,
Oh, yeah, same.
I dropped it, frankly, and like the screen shattered. It still worked, But that also means I
Hey,
couldn't
guys.
use the camera and see myself, so I had no idea if it still worked.
Hey guys, it's Stormbreaker. Shit. Alright. my phone is a Galaxy J7 Star, actually.
Did you make that up?
No, it's a real phone, I swear to God.
Galaxy J7 Star. I've never heard of it.
It's basically a Samsung Galaxy, but like a cheaper alternative for people who don't want to spend a lot of money. But also, like, it basically does everything like I want to say Galaxy 8 and up can do.
Nice.
So it's a good alternative for moi. Yeah. Also, I like that it's called J7 Star because it almost sounds like Joe Star. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, neat. It's like a phone from
Sounds very anime.
from One Piece.
But the main takeaway is none of us here will tolerate an iPhone.
I mean, I don't have anything against an iPhone.
Oh, you know, Dakota, actually, we went to a T-Mobile store and actually got them a brand new Galaxy Android phone because they had an old-ass iPhone from their mom for like fucking 9 years. And for the longest time, they just had like a piece of shit battery that like you would plug it in and like as soon as you would unplug it, 64%. Like, oh, awesome, great.
Yeah, I can go on a jog for an hour listening to Spotify, and the battery barely drains 10%.
Yeah, like that's what really impressed me with my phone is that like I could like they would only drain if I'm like constantly like if I'm watching a bunch of YouTube videos on it, like yeah, like, it drains like a motherfucker. But if I'm just listening to Spotify or something, by the end of the night, I'll be like, oh man, it's only on 92%. Oof. I don't know. Might need to charge it.
Yeah, my phone's kind of the same way. My last one was a Galaxy S7 Edge, which was good. But by the end of its life, its battery was just bad. So, but with my new phone, I rarely go like below 20% after like a whole day. It's great.
We're getting pretty close to 5:30. That's when I said I would start dinner. What I'm making is really easy. I can set it to cook, and I'll be done in like half an hour. Should I just go ahead and do that, and then when that's ready, we'll start the stream proper?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sure,
because-
I don't mind. We can just shoot the shit.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
I love talking. Welcome to the weather. I mean the stream.
Second child got new Joy-Cons to avoid the drift. Am I just lucky, or do I just take good care of my shit? I've had the same Joy-Cons. In fact, I have 2 pairs of Joy-Cons. The second pair I got were used. None of them drift at all. In fact, the problem I have with them is they keep fucking disconnecting if I wiggle them too much. And it's like, burp, you're not playing the game anymore, motherfucker.
I think it's a mixture of both. I think you're both lucky and you take good care. Because mine don't have a drift, but it's very, very rare noticed that like, oh fuck, I'm going in a direction I didn't want to. But it only happens like every once in a few blue moons, so I don't really care too much to get new Joy-Cons. Plus, they're fucking expensive, dude.
They are expensive.
Like $80 goddamn dollars.
At least Nintendo will repair them for free in America.
Yeah, if you're in one of those other dipshit countries, go fuck yourself, I guess. How dare you be born elsewhere?
Jacob's got a custom-made throne he sets his Joy-Cons on when they're not in use.
Hey, I'm glad you're home. We're on the stream right now, but Thorn went to go be a chef.
A chef?
Yeah, he's doing dinner tonight, so he
Oh.
went to go set it up. And so we're just kind of killing time for a little bit.
I brought you a gift.
Oh,
Have that.
oh,
Because we got live gift giving to Yoshi.
ooh. Let's see, from the Panera Bread.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an edible gift.
Ooh, it's a cookie. Thank you, sweetie
Yeah.
pie. I'll put it aside for now. Because I need to hug you. It's a noise.
Hi.
Hi.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
Am I killing you yet?
No. You're putting pressure.
Yep. Nope, not letting go now. You have to stay with me.
I need to read the chat.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I need
No,
to see
you
what
don't.
you're saying.
Got gayness happening, boys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Dakota.
He
I don't
can't
know if
put
they
the
can hear
gift
me.
on his head. It'll fall out. It'll fall off. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I don't hear shit.
that's because Jacob's not talking.
Hi, Dakota. Can you hear me now?
No. You try again?
Ah!
I still didn't hear you.
I'm not, dude. We're live. I ain't ruining.
Chat, can you hear me? And then they all go, no. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a line today. Her story. We were supposed to start at 7, but Thorn's got to make dinners for anybody who just hopped into the chat. So as of right now, we're just here to shoot the shit and just chill.
Yeah, gamers. What games are you playing?
Final Fantasy 14, and I'm still. I don't think I'm ever gonna leave now. I'm kind of scared.
I can see it happening. I mean, you've already put so much time into it. Aren't you like level 80? And,
I'm a
like,
level 80 white mage and
Yeah.
almost a level 80 dragoon.
Look at you.
So it's Yoshi's Cookie.
I didn't catch that. That's actually a good joke.
That game. Not very good.
I like the little rev up you had. That game, it's not very good.
It kind of sucks.
It's
Yeah, it sucks a little bit. I don't like Yoshi's Cookie.
It's ballsy, but not like
Pizza.
yeah, sure, go get the pizza. But not like it's edgy and more like no, it's just as Sonic once said, it just my balls are all over this place, you know. I'm not gonna stop until this entire shift fell. I've never forgotten.
I see. Neither have I. Because I remember everything that makes people laugh, and I'm like, I guess I'm funny and I make people happy.
So I finally actually got around to listening to the real-time fan dubs of Snap Cubes of Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic 6.
Yes.
Oh my fucking god.
I love them.
It is so good. Like, I was skeptical at first because, you know, fucking a bridger band being like, it's probably not that good. But then, like, I actually watched it, and the improv is so on point, especially in Sonic 06 with Shadow's voice actor. Oh my fucking god.
I still haven't watched the Sonic 06 one. I've only seen Sonic Adventure 2.
You have to see the Sonic 06 one. It is so good.
I will. Listen, I'm lining up the high quality programs in which I'm watching. I'm watching Teen Titans right now, but I might abandon that bullshit for the fucking Sonic fan dub.
Oh yeah, they did do one for the Resident Evil 2 remake. I haven't seen it mainly because I haven't actually played the game myself. Not that if I watch it, they're totally gonna destroy the plot. They just do whatever the hell they want.
So many CTR boys in chat right now. I've been playing it too because they actually made a event worth a damn more than one character. I say that right after the Spyro event. My bad.
Oh, cool. He's in it.
Yeah, they added a Spyro, Hunter, and Gnasty Gnorc, and they also added a Spyro themed track.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I would have picked Nasty Gnorc as like a Spyro boss. Like, I think Ripto or the Sorceress would have been a better choice. But yeah, I get it.
Hunter's cool. I don't know anything about him, but his personality shines through a lot in his character.
He's a goofy little idiot who's good with a bow.
He seems like a goofy little, nervous little idiot, yeah. And they also just added Nina from Twins and Beyond. They added Embryo, which I'm wondering why he wasn't in there in the first. Komodo Mo, which is weird that he wasn't in it because Komodo Joe has been in the game since the original. It sounds like one of your improvisations, Yoshi.
After Komodo Joe, and then there was Komodo Toe, Komodo Bo.
PTR seems like fun if you like the characters. It's not like Tawna or Dingo Dial are coming back afterwards. Dingo Dial's a pretty prominent villain. I feel like if they made a new Crash game, he'd definitely.
Isn't Dingo Dial like? I'm pretty sure he was like in some of the other, like the later installments.
Yeah, he was in.
It wasn't until the remake that Tawna like straight up just died and faced like just went into the video game ether. But
yeah, she was like, oh, I'm in the first game, and then like Sony was like, she's too honking sexy.
Let's tone her down, and then in the remake they tone her down, and then they still get rid of her after you beat the first game.
Well, yeah, they weren't gonna put her back in.
Well, I mean, like, would it really destroy the lore though? Like,
where would she go? Would she just be standing there?
Well, no, she could just be like, "Hey, Crash, I break up," and he's like, "Yeah," and then she fucking like starts eliminating dinner.
I mean, but here's the thing, Yoshi. There's a story reason why she's not in Crash 2, as explained in I think the Japanese manual for it. She left Crash for pins.
Oh yeah, wasn't that like in one of the mangas or something?
I think it was in the Japanese instruction manual, which had some illustration. 1 out of 10, too honkin' sexy. Credit to Scott the Waz for that phrase.
All right, I'm back.
I just said a bunch of gibberish, but I'm pretty sure Crash can say at least like 3 words. He says "whoa."
Yeah, 3 words. Oh, and whoa. Those are the 3 words that he says throughout the Crash trilogy.
Anything else doesn't count, like pancakes.
I remember that cutscene.
I don't.
Okay, it's not in any of the good Crash games, but it's in like fucking Mind Over Mutant or like Crash of the Titans or
what?
Like he has like this is when he's voiced by Elijah Wood for whatever reason.
Wait, hold on. Stop right there.
Are you thinking of Spyro?
That's not a joke.
Elijah Wood is the guy who goes blah, 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 and fucking Crash of the Titan.
And one of them, I swear to God, it's Elijah Wood. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm insane.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Spyro?
I'm pretty sure you're thinking of Spyro.
Somebody fucking voiced him in Mind Over Mute. It was probably me, but I don't remember. Even though I wasn't old enough. But I'm positive that he's in it. I feel like I'm not crazy.
All right, here are the people that have voiced Crash Bandicoot: Brendan O'Brien, Chip Chinnery, Steve, Jess Harnell.
Okay, I was wrong. I totally confused him for Spyro because they're pretty joint linked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like the only games where Crash has any amount of quote dialogue is like Crash of the Titans, and all he does in that game is babble. If they got Elijah Wood to do that, we can see why that game sucked, because all their budget went to Elijah Wood going, yeah!
I think that's $1 million voice clip there, Elijah. All right, so I was completely wrong. I'm sorry. I confused him for Spyro. Somebody fucking voices him in one of the stupid games is my point. And he has like this whole scene where like they zoom in on him and like Coco turns to him. She's like, why don't we go home and make some pancakes, Crash? And he goes, pank, and then the fucking that is for real. I'm sure about that one.
Funnily enough, Crash was actually voiced by Terry Crews in Crash of the Titans. I believe. I totally believe you, Rightest Dog, who is totally right in this situation.
All right, should we actually get started here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me get an Audacity started.
And I'll get a recording going. Look, all I'm just saying is if they bring her back, like, it's not like they don't have to. It's not like we have to delete the character, is my point.
Yeah, never say never.
4K. Where's my mouse?
I ain't gonna act like she's like the Pauline of the Crash World or anything, but Pauline got resurrected from the grave.
She is the Pauline of the Crash World, though.
Well, she at least had appearances before Mario Odyssey, like she was in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games.
And she was in everyone's dreams.
And then she became the jazz-singing mayor of New Donk City.
And she was really in everyone's dreams.
Yeah. And she was in Mario Tennis Aces. And then just everyone died.
I'm pretty sure she's probably gonna be a doctor in like that Dr. Mario phone game.
Probably. Also, I'm recording now.
I know they recently put her in that one of the other phone games, the car one. Okay, I'm ready.
Recording too, Yoshi.
Yeah, but now that I blabbed all that bullshit, let me actually delete this and record a new. Okay, now I'm ready. Record.
Sync in 3, 2, 1, sync.
Sync.
Back on. Welcome back everyone to Hyrule Warriors. It's been a long time since we streamed this. It's been a while since we had the time to do anything together. But we're continuing the legend mode. We finished the main story and Linkle's story, in fact, last time we did this. But then locked way back at the beginning, Sia's tale. We're gonna figure out what's up with her now. Potentially.
Oh, shit. Do we get to play as her? Yes, we
only
do.
get to play as her.
Oh, snap.
Nice. So is this quest about like finding Link so that way we can go on a date with him, or?
It's from the beginning, and that was her goal. Now it's our goal.
Nice. I mean, I feel like we all would like anybody who has a chance to date Link would date Link.
This is the most realistic game ever made.
Don't lie.
If he could be made to serve, such a creature would easily be able to command her minions' obedience.
That lava mouth. That's my commander.
It kind of looks like a melty hand puppet, actually.
It does look kind of goofy.
Alright, I played a
And
bit
here
of
in the
Sia
open-
in the adventure mode. She's not great.
Even with like level ups.
I guess we'll see. I did get a better weapon for her. Oh, and I took her helmet off. I think this is a different coloration for her. Those are mine. Yeah, I think this is a different outfit. It's really just a different color.
Oh yeah, for a second I thought she was wearing more. That would be ridiculous.
Don't be stupid.
Do you think this is Jacob the Ritz?
She does summon Shadow Links to do the fighting for me.
She could just summon Links? Like, what's she doing then?
I mean, they can't just like she can't just make her shadow boyfriend and be like, "Well, my plot is over."
Well, yeah, she can. You fucking, as long as they're corporeal, then like, yeah, she's got what she wanted.
But it's not the real Link.
Boo-hoo. If I could... Like, if you could summon Links with the snap of a finger, the fuck would you do?
I would like to hear the rest of that thought you had. Boo-hoo. Oh, if I could make dateable shadow versions of people that I wish I could date, I'd be okay with that.
If I could make shadow CJs, I mean... I'm gonna stop.
You might be onto something, but I've played enough Personas to know that this is horrible, horrible goddamn idea.
Well, I haven't played any Personas, which means that I am ignorant, which means...
You're onto something, but you don't know what.
Jacob, they only last 4 seconds. What are you going to do with that? Get a fucking bunch of them. Every 4 seconds, snap.
And that's how long Jacob lasts.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. You know, I think it's more surprising that I heard that from Thor.
Jesus Christ. First you fucking ripped me emotionally, and now you rip me sexually? Like, come on.
It doesn't stop at 1, Jacob. Unlike you 4 seconds in. This might have just stopped being funny very quickly.
No, I thought it was funny. Are you shitting me?
Just the way you brought it up, like, yeah, so I know that you guys don't think I'm ripped. Because Yoshi said that I wasn't a hunk in Star Fox Adventures Part.
Oh good, my favorite. Hey, my hand can't see.
Oh, it's the wedding ring we're gonna propose to Link with.
Oh no. Oh, it's a gift though. It was Ro.
Actually,
Okay, I thought I had to fight him. I thought I had to prove myself to him. I just had to flash these and I'm good.
Flash the.
can you prove that you are deserving of the ring?
Yeah, check it.
You passed the test.
The test is, if I throw this ping pong ball at your chest, will it come back? By God.
I mean,
Even
the test
better,
was
it'll
like,
stay.
I mean, my test was like, just say yes or no.
She throws a ping pong ball at Sia's tit, and it's just like, consumes it.
God. She truly is the Dark Mistress.
I have multiple strange talents, Link.
My first thought was that scene in The Simpsons where Homer's balancing a beer on his stomach. He like pushes his stomach up to take a sip, and then he pushes it like under his gut to crush it. Except that, imagine that, but sexier. And we got the ping pong ball situation.
So I can't picture that.
Sexier or otherwise.
Dog says, oh cool, all the boob jokes no one wanted to make about Rouge. I'm here for this.
This is a human. And a 100% guaranteed adult. We could do all the boob jokes we want.
I mean, I feel like with Rouge, or usually my approach with any character is just to make them fucking weird.
And well, we've accomplished it.
Yeah, didn't I have a joke that like Rouge likes to lay eggs with her mouth or something?
I think, yeah, because like it kind of looks like she's vomiting out eggs when she's throwing her bombs.
That's right. That was in 06.
All right, to distract from the fucking weird tits of all these characters, we gotta make them really weird. So
All
no
the
one
weird
wants to
tits.
think they're sexy. All the weird tits. That's a fucking like wacky like The Fall mixed with mindless self-indulgence. So, what a crossover that would be.
Galaxy Force says you had Lana flirt with Santa try to eat a book, so yeah. Yeah, it sounds like me. I really don't.
This has been a really fun series. Like, I'm losing track of all the wacky shit we keep doing with these characters. Titty fish? Somebody watches the Saber Spark. Forgot his name for a second.
I really thought you were gonna say titty fish. That somebody's been watching the titty fish channel. Like, oh, they have one.
Evening, CRG.
How's it going, man? Just in time.
But
No, I just said just in time for the stream. Like when the actual gameplay, we didn't talk for like a little bit, but like now you're in time for the stream.
Sia just keeps tickling herself, I think.
Just keep giggling.
Hoop, hoop, ha ha ha. Hoop, hoop, ha ha ha. That was a weak-ass Dinalfos. 2 bombs. I don't know where I am. There I am.
His laugh is getting annoying super fast. Good thing I have the stream muted. I could put it up. I could unmute my TV because I got a new setup, y'all. So I got my game room all fucking nice and set up. The thing is, my computer area is super cramped, so I'm chilling here. Fucking, I got the stream on my TV. I'm sitting on my new futon. I feel like a fucking pro Let's Player with my microphone in my face and the fucking nice TV, chilling on the futon. Oh yeah.
So what's your next Let's Play, Jacob?
Well, you know, no, no shit. Maybe classic Doom.
I'd be down with that.
I don't know if I brought this. Yeah, I don't know if I brought this up on stream. I know I did in the Discord, but I've been on a Doom kick lately, and I'm gonna have to be because Doom Eternal got delayed, and I cried for a few hours. But anyway, I've been playing Doom 1 and 2 since I bought them again on Switch. I'm playing through them again. It'd be really fucking tight if I did a 100% LP of Doom 1. At least Doom 1. Doom 2 is kind of an asshole, even though I have the most nostalgia for that one. Its level design is really annoying. But at least Doom 1, because that game holds up phenomenally well. I'm talking like, that game is like Super Mario Brothers 3 levels of this game is still as fun today as it was when it first came out.
Well, I would certainly be interested in it because I never really got into like FPSs until my later years, my later teen years. Not like
your 50s.
I didn't play FPSs. Yeah, like in the 50s. I meant more like because when I was a kid, I didn't play any FPSs because I just wasn't interested.
I mean, it was hard to find good ones up until the Xbox 360, really. But yeah, Doom 2 was like one of the first games I ever played. It's like along with like MDK and Tomb Raider as one of the first games I ever like actually played because my parents were irresponsible and let me play Doom 2 when I was 4 years old.
Wow, when I was 10, they wouldn't let me watch Dragon Ball Z.
Wow.
And then, like, when I was 16, my mom didn't like me listening to Black Sabbath.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah. Didn't stop me when I turned, like, 18.
Let's see. My parents never banned me from watching anything. I'm trying to actually relate, but usually I just kind of did whatever the hell I wanted. Oh wait, one time, me and my brother were watching South Park, and then my dad came in the room and he's like, "Honey, they're watching South Park," and then nothing happened after that. So I guess nobody just cared.
There was like a period of like 2 months where my mom didn't like me watching YouTube videos that had swearing in it. I was like, dude, you guys swear around me all the fucking time. I didn't actually say that. But
Where did you learn the F word, Jacob? What YouTuber was it?
But I was watching this one ranter who said fuck at the end. He didn't even like say anything bad. It was just his outro. It was like, have a nice fucking day. And my mom bopped me on the head and be like, no more.
That was just have a nice fuck.
You will not have a nice fucking day ever again in this household, young man.
Ooh, you blew me up.
Because again, they let me play Doom when I was 4. Like, you can see blood and guts and shit, but not fucking, you can't say the fuck word. You can't hear the fuck word on the internet.
Can't see the fuck either.
But if you hear the F word from me and your father, it's okay. It's a family fuck. It's
Exactly. I saw someone earlier mentioning a Doom LP series. That I would like. It's just I've never played Doom 3 before, and it doesn't look like a game I'd particularly like. But if I mean, it's $10 on Switch, I'll probably pick it up at some point and be like, all right, let's get this fucking shit over with. Because it looks like a decent survival horror game, but a really bad Doom game is the thing.
Yep. I think that's the most common complaint I've heard about it.
It doesn't look like a game, but I want to try it because I've had this vendetta against it, like mostly as a joke, because again, it looks like such shit to me, but I can't actually judge it because it looks competent. I just never played it. Actually, watched Rama 1/2 when I was. My parents want me and my big sister to stop because the words they were using. I remember one time I was on a cruise growing up. I feel like I brought this up on stream before, where like there was an episode of Ranma 1/2 on this like Caribbean Cartoon Network, and it was in Spanish, and I was like, I have no idea what this is. The intro's got a very close up of an ass, all right, and then like in the second scene, it's like you've got this topless girl washing her clothes in the river, and like the sensors are just on the nips. You can see the rest of everything. I was like, what is going on? I'm not.
Yeah, Caribbean, or I should say, in Latin American cultures, anime is not only, but they don't censor anything. They just dub it.
Uh-oh. We fucked up.
So how far back am I? Pretty far back.
Damn it, Sia. Why don't you go swing from a chandelier? Man, that was a good joke.
That has never been made before. I want to swing from the chandelier!
Hey, Sia, this new album of yours, it's pretty dope. What's wrong with you?
Like, Sia like comes in for an interview. She doesn't look like herself anymore. She just looks like the Zelda character Sia. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? Hi, I'm here for my interview. She's Australian, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was my.
Do you really want to attempt that? No.
I could do a decent Australian accent. Yoshi's heard it. I have an Australian D&D character. Well, one Australian accent. Australia doesn't exist, but
in the game. In the game.
In the game.
To all Australians watching, you are real.
You are real and valid, and we love you.
Yeah. I pay tribute to you with a win. My fucking piss pussy ass Dragon Ball Dungeons and Dragons character.
Yeah, I made the fake Dragon Balls in my campaign, and if you get all 7 of them and you make a wish, it's an instant total party kill, and that just kind of ends the game. I'm lying. I don't think I've ever actually DM'd win ever.
You didn't? Who did? I think it was
Travis once and CJ for their one shot.
Right, I remember now. Yeah.
I DM'd your other characters though.
Yeah. Mostly Isla.
Mostly Isla, yes.
Get my heart back. I feel sad without it.
I feel so bad all the time beating up these Gorons. They're so cute.
I think they deserve it.
Okay.
I'm not
He has
elaborating,
mentioned.
It's just yeah.
St. Patrick, get rid of the Australians like he did the snake.
Where is Wizro? Because I do need to save him.
To what it seems like, he's good at getting his ass handed to him.
He's just good at something.
I need you to get beat up for me. On
Yeah, I need
Well,
to.
that's a good idea. Like a zombie apocalypse D&D game for Halloween, because that was actually the first game all three of us actually played in. Was like a rabbit zombie homebrew thing. that we
Yeah.
made up. I think I actually still have the very first.
Yeah, Wizard is in serious trouble. Me whipping his ass.
Wizro, where are you? I'm getting beat up. Okay, good. Because as soon as I get there, I'm gonna kick your ass and kill you. Show you how it's done.
So Wizro's like, this is interesting. I don't know if this has happened before. He's like he acts like a playable character, but he can't switch to him.
That happens a couple times. Sometimes when you have one of the other playable characters just as captains.
I remember last year I did a D&D Halloween game for our campaign, and it was a canon one. Because I had the characters dress up as whatever costumes they had would have granted them abilities. And they got taken to this area where they were automatically level 20, and basically with their costumes they were able to like fight these 3 dragons I threw at them.
It was the most like, it was very God mode, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Isla, I was like, I was having a hard time thinking about what she would dress as, and I was like, fuck it, she's gonna dress as Bowsette, because that was when Bowsette was.
And yeah, of course, because internet is not a thing in my campaign, I was like, so we're not gonna call. We're just gonna pretend that there's a story about a dragon turtle princess and go from there.
Yeah, and like for the uninitiated, for those who don't follow me on my Twitter and see like the millions of drawings I do, Isla's like my fucking self-indulgent, pretty blonde lady character. So like I was like, fuck it, she's Bowsette, all right, she's dragon princess for Halloween.
Trademark.
That's always huge, or at least she should be. I do still like.
Oh right, Thorn, I meant to ask you, like, I know you mentioned wanting to get back into tabletops, but you have an open invite to Song Rouge if you'd like.
Maybe. Kind of the problem with the first time I tried to get in D&D is the big game that everyone was doing had been going on for so long, and I was just trying to work my way into all of these character stories and relationships already well established, and it felt kind of out of place. So it would have to be somewhere much earlier in a story. And actually, I was just thinking, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, and the mechanics of that, how you go through dungeons, how you have a healer, you have a tank, and you have DPS, damage per second, alongside it. I feel like that's a pretty good, solid bedrock for, like, doing your own tabletop game of a sword. I kind of want to look into something like that, maybe for myself.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I totally get it. I think another big thing that would help is you just have a smaller group in general.
Yeah.
Because there's not 100, now there's just 4.
Yeah, that is much easier to manage.
And since most of it is just roleplay heavy anyway, at least it's mostly just interaction.
Yeah, we've had like one fight in like the past 5 sessions, and it was the aforementioned dragon thing. But then again, we literally have not played in a year. We just played our first session in literally 1 year, so maybe I'm misremembering.
Yeah, fights do happen, but I just kind of go with the flow. It's either like you said or did something, and then I go, okay, we're fighting.
Yeah, I mean, I think role-playing is more fun. Though I do like me a fight every now and again, especially since Isla's a wrestler, and being able to incorporate like kind of cruiserweighty wrestling moves into a D&D combat situation is a blast. Like, I love it. I'm like, fuck it, moonsaults are viable. At last, my bar fight fantasies are coming to life.
Have you fantasize about being in a bar fight and doing
Yeah.
moves?
No, just hot girls
what
in a bar
about
fight.
Man, I just want to get into a bar fight so bad.
But only if I was a hot girl.
Oh look, Wizro's doing an attack. He's doing like a laser thing. That
Yeah, and he's an
did
opponent
nothing.
now, so I gotta kick his ass.
Well, now it's okay for him to get destroyed.
Is she, so is she like Incineroar or Rainbow Mika? Fuck, good. You're lucky. I just recently played Street Fighter V, so I know a lot more about our Mika, and I love her a lot more. Well, I have another character who's more like Incineroar. Her name is Samimura. She's an orc. She's 6.5 feet tall, 265 pounds, and dumb as a rock. And I love her. Isla is, I guess she's more like Rainbow Mika because she's smaller. She's more she's more flippy dippy. But Rainbow Mika is too fucking like peppy and happy. Isla's a stone cold bitch.
A stone cold, bitter, almost comical to how egotistical she.
It is, yeah, I know.
Like it's like, goddamn, it's just one of these days she's gonna get hit by a truck that'll exist in this era, and it'll be completely her fault.
She's awful. She's the worst, and that's why she's fun to roleplay. She's not evil though. That's the best part. She's just a fucking mean person.
She's just a douche, but what works and why it works is because she still goes along with the group.
Yeah.
Like, you still participate in stuff and you still engage in the roleplay.
Yeah.
Like, it would be completely different if you made, like, somebody who just doesn't engage is basically like a cool loner guy type, but, like, every chance he gets, he just does everything he can to distance himself, and, like, that's not how tabletop role-playing works. You need to... It's a co-op game! You need a co-op! You can't just be like, nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go anywhere.
Right.
Why just show up?
What helps is that she's not a loner. She's a social person. It's just her socializing involves either making fun of people or like manipulating people.
And or wanting everyone to love her.
Yeah. I love her though. I love her. So I mean,
Well, somebody has to.
someone's got to love this bitch. Oh, you have defeated Volga and Wizro. I thought that said you have to defeat Volga and Rizlo. Rizlo?
Rizlo. Like, actually ruin them. Like, destroy their lives. Rip their arms out of their sockets.
Volga is not my throne.
My only desire is to fight worthy foes. Sia smacks him in the name of Sia.
Now I need you to laugh the way I do.
Not gonna lie, kind of. Never mind. That would be too difficult. Now I kind of just want to draw Isla in Sia's outfit because that's totally something I would do.
It is an elaborate outfit.
Yeah,
It is something I would do because I am myself and I know me.
yeah, I do.
All right, we're gonna pause for a few minutes here. I need to continue working on food. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna take a 10-minute chef break.
Yeah, but I'm still here. But I'm not a chef, so.
I wish there was a cooking show like that on Food Network. It was just like, oh, we can't cook. And I don't mean like worst cooks in America where they get people who really know. Like, I mean like, no, they get like a celebrity chef and then it turns out, oh, he can't cook fucking anything. Just shows up and like, oh, what are we making today? Pop-Tarts? And they look at him like, what? No, we're making chicken. He's like out of a, like, Like microwaved or?
Well, Jacob, you still got 11 years. Have at it. To what?
I love how that's just vague enough.
So-
you have 11 years, Jacob.
Okay, I'm thinking of what's in 11 years. In 11 years is the year 2030. I'll be 30. Do you want me to run for president?
I'll vote for you, Jacob.
Don't.
But you can run, and I'll be like, I know that guy.
I could, but doesn't mean I should. Dude, they'll find all the titties I've drawn on Twitter. I would get ruined.
And thus, Florida Senator Jacob Russell was destroyed on Twitter because people found his Twitter and all of these various image OC named Isla.
Drawing an Isla Sela's outfit. What? Okay, that would take 11 years. You're right.
Oh boy. Would you watch Ryan Reynolds or Beyonce make Pop-Tart? Both, actually.
At the same time?
Yeah, I mean, hey, we could get an episode with both of them. It'd be like incredible, but also, wow, you really can do anything when you're famous. They'll pay you to do fucking nothing.
I love Ryan Reynolds, though.
Yeah.
I should watch more of his movies. I've only seen the Deadpool movies and Detective Pikachu.
He's got other good ones. For a second, I thought you were gonna say I should meet Ryan Reynolds, like you just know him, or like or you like know where he lives. He's down the block.
Hey, yeah, let me just dial him up. Beep, boop, boop. Hey, Ryan, baby, how's it going? How's Obama?
It's me, Ryan Reynolds. Obama lives in my basement. We do some poker games, you know.
Thorn has a request. Can you put like a cold open with that thing Yoshi just said? like literally just the screen we're on right now. Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. Obama lives in my basement. Welcome back to Hyrule Warriors. I'm begging you. Hot in here. Whew. Fun for a
Any
stay
upcoming games you're excited about, Chat and Jacob?
Pokemon. It was Doom Eternal, but now that's a far ways off now.
Yeah.
On that day, I'm buying 2 copies of Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal. And CJ's not gonna watch me play Doom Eternal. CJ's not gonna watch anything do anything for a few months after Animal Crossing comes out.
Oh yeah, like CJ's gonna be gone.
Yeah, that's why sometime before November 15th we have to buy a second Switch, at least the tablet. We have 2 sets of Joy-Cons, we have 2 docks. We just need another like console because like we're each getting Pokemon. So I'm gonna get Overwatch on Switch when it comes out next week. I feel like there's more that I'm excited for this year, but I keep forgetting. I was gonna get the Overwatch, the fuck Overwatch, the Switch port of The Witcher 3, because I've heard that game's incredible.
Yeah,
but
it's coming out.
Keeping it real, like I'm sure the port runs fine and it's super impressive, but it also looks kind of fucking ugly.
Like it might be a previous gen kind of thing, but I think another developer, like another company, is doing the port.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, super high-end games have been ported to the Switch with good results, like Doom or Wolfenstein 2, and they ended up great. But those games don't have tons of foliage everywhere that you need to downgrade. Like, all the foliage in the Switch port of Witcher 3 looks horrible. And I feel like this is the kind of game I would rather play at, like, a higher fidelity, even if I can't take it on, like, I can't take it with me.
Yeah, I can understand that. Sometimes you just want the best resolution possible, and you just want it to like to really help the experience a little bit.
That's why That's why I'm gonna get Doom Eternal on PS4, and then later down the line I'll get the Switch version. That's what I did with Doom 2016.
Cool. As for me, the game that I'm looking forward to the most this month is The Outer Worlds.
Oh yeah, that!
Because I am a big fan of Fallout New Vegas, and I've played that game a bajillion fucking times. And knowing that Obsidian is working on this one, and their trailer even straight up said, "Oh yeah, from the original creators of Fallout and Fallout New Vegas."
We're the good ones.
So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna get that on Switch eventually, because that's definitely a game that would benefit from being handheld. And I feel like, you know, from what I've seen of the game, it doesn't look terribly high end. So I feel like a Switch port would be very good.
I think I might actually get it on PS4. Usually I would get it on PC, but the whole hullabaloo with Epic Store and Steam kind of blows. Also, if I end up getting the PC version, then Dakota will never be able to play Final Fantasy XIV for like a month.
Right.
So it's like, I'm doing you a favor. For a second, I thought you were listening to nothing, but I see that your phone is in your hoodie pocket. And you were just dancing around me with your head.
Luigi's Manor. I need to get the original Luigi's Manor.
Here to annoy you. Did you know that?
As of that, or do
I need to get a
I'm
copy
so
of the
annoyed.
original Luigi's Manor, because fucking I heard the 3DS porting, and it's not a terribly expensive game, and I'm looking for more excuses to use my sweet CRTs. But I feel like the plot of Luigi's Mansion's not that important. I feel like I could probably just hop into 3 if I really wanted to.
I don't think there's like Luigi's Mansion canon that you need to follow to play Luigi's Mansion. He goes into a mansion and he sucks up the ghosts and he saves Mario. That's the story for all of them. Oh, but in this one they included Princess Peach and probably some stupid toads or something.
Jacob, I'm not gonna lie. It took me freaking 2 days to realize who you are on the Discord server. What, you didn't originally recognize me as Flavorbird the Pink Boy?
Wait, is that actually your name right now?
Yeah.
That's great.
That's a German joke. By the way, fucking guys, I mentioned I didn't want to go this stream without mentioning it. Probably won't be in the video, whatever. I mentioned before that German 985, one of my favorite streamers, one of my favorite a guy I've been following for years. He was planning to do a carnival with Twitch chat controlled carnival games.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. You told me about it.
Yeah, and he fucking did it, and it was goddamn fucking amazing. Look it up. It's so simple. It's these simple little robots, but they're robots controlled by Twitch chat that launch balls at fucking things. It was so fucking cool. Watch that stream, please. He puts he and the robotics company that he contracted to do it. So much effort was put into that. Like I ain't sponsored or nothing, but I feel the need to tell everyone I know about this stream and ask you to watch it because it is so impressive. Just look up the Carnival stream, German 985, and you be impressed. It's so cool. Everyone puts so much effort into it. There's clowns, so fucking watch it. It's so cool.
Yeah, I'll definitely look it up afterwards.
I'll link it to you.
I'm back.
Thank you. Galaxy
Hello.
Force asked, anyone here looking forward to Steven Universe Future? I am, but it's not for Steven. It's only because I want to see more of Spinel, because she's perfect, and Rose Quartz is a garbage person, and I hope Pink Diamond dies. Yeah. I know she's already dead, but I want her to come back to life just so she can die again. Because she's the worst.
I'm super behind on Steven Universe. I don't know where I left off, but I haven't watched any episodes since since me and CJ stopped watching up to that point.
You could just do what I did and watch like the last 2 episodes, and then you just watch the movie and you're like, yeah, I think I saw the seasons, I guess. You're not gonna miss much. It's like a recap thing.
I'll probably watch them all, honestly. But again, I'm watching Teen Titans right now, so I'm occupied. All right, we should get back to the boob lady. Oh no, never mind. This is Wizro. Let's talk for a little while longer.
I saw his icon. I see the little thumbs up, like, like his face is just like, yeah, you know, you want to play me.
Hey, come on, don't you love me?
Hey, come on! Didn't you like how I was on your team and then I wasn't?
Also, Thor, I don't want to bring it up. I want you to fight it yourself when you go through the recording. But I'll tell you where it is. But I requested like a cold open with just like one line Yoshi said while you were gone, and then like going into the beginning of this episode. I request that if possible. I'll talk about it after the stream.
Okay, if you can remember.
I will try.
Type out a note in the Discord chat. Jacob, say this to Thorn.
Got it.
But don't post it, just so that when you reopen Discord, you see that and think, what the hell was that?
I'm gonna post it because otherwise it might get deleted. There. Okay, let's get going.
Nah, I'm all set.
All right. Got me a quasi-Asian supper tonight.
Ooh, yummer.
All right. Continuing Sia's story without Sia. That
Why?
bodes well. Who should I play? Level 21, level 41.
I don't know. Maybe to 21, but add an extra challenge.
God, he even looks like a douchebag.
I don't know. I think
No,
he's kind of
not-
cute.
Not Volga, the other one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, Volga's a bit snacky, you know?
It's like, no, he's got the muscles, so I understand him. But like, I see Wizro and I just want to punch him.
He's got that goatee where it's like you want to hate it, but you just.
I thought you were gonna say he's got that goatee where you want to touch it, but you can't.
Or you want to pull it and see what happens.
There's not much to touch with that goatee. So it's just like you look at it, so it's like I want to think this guy's a douchebag, but man, he rocks it.
There's just enough to scritch.
But a few eluded her grasp. Unbeknownst to Sia, a mysterious young woman was working with the Gorons to protect the fairies.
I don't think she was here at Hyrule, in Hyrule Field, though.
Sia dispatched Volga
She was over in the forest.
to the last stragglers.
Eating a book, or whatever the fuck we were talking about.
Flirting with sand. Being a really fucking weirdo, she was just sort of over there. The goatee seems like a pretty good can opener. I agree. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
God, oh, clacked my teeth. Damn, this guy's tall.
Ooh.
He's got a big old stick.
And he's fast.
Oh yeah, he
I
looks
think I
fast.
breathed fire out of my chest. Yeah, you can't do that, Sia.
Can't do that with your chest.
You know what I can do with my chest? Watch this. Alright, this is gonna look disgusting. And then purple nonsense calls out of her. See?
Oh, great, great. Wow, Sia, that's really cool.
It's my blood.
Great, I'm happy for you. Now, Volga, can you do that thing with your fucking chest again?
Oh, you mean make a panini? Watch this.
Yeah, make a fucking panini.
Alright, well, the flamethrower, it's not Skull Kid's eye beams, which is like a screen wipe level powerful, but it's pretty good. Like, if you play Skull Kid, he has eye beams, which you can spin around while, like, in place. It will kill everything around you. It is too powerful. I barely do any other attacks with Skull Kid.
Can you like aim it with like the analog stick?
Yeah.
Sorry, I like those two Gorons that were on fire and they fell over into the lake. Like, oh, it's so hard.
It's so hard.
I mean, even though like Gorons can take like high temperatures, but you know, just in that moment, it was fun.
Volga has fire breath, Sia has breasts. About even, I'd say. Isla has both! Because my D&D character got the ability to breathe fire after Yoshi's fucking Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Calling back to the last episode on YouTube. So if you didn't watch that, you suck.
Hey man, that's not nice.
And you found
You're
a
right,
weird
I'm
place
sorry.
to start watching these.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna hop in about part 31.
Did they get
feel
any
like they'll
good
really
by
have
then?
Did they have any goofy conversations, or like, do they actually get to play the game, or?
Ah, tits and fire. I've chosen a good time to start. What part are we on? Hold up.
I just do it by stream number in my head, like this one's number 5.
This is gonna be episode 25. So yeah. Welcome to episode 25 of Hyrule Warriors.
We're setting Lana on fire.
It's okay, she doesn't feel it too much.
Love you, Deceased Jacob. Thank you, Brenna.
So far, Volga? No, Volgan's from Metal Gear Solid. So far, Volga is more fun to play than Sia. I was just watching Chip's LP of Metal Gear Solid 5. So I'm a little mixed up in my head.
And Volgan's very important role in that game. Can we talk about Metal Gear Solid 5 spoilers?
I mean, there might be people watching this who are actively watching Chip's LP and have not played the game. Is my excuse.
There you go.
I have not played the game. But, I'm assuming Snake, or like, Old Snake, or I don't know which one is which. They're all the same guy to me, and I feel like that's incorrect because of the whole clone aspect. But I'm assuming it's about, like, Snake, and he gets, like, a sandwich.
Yoshi,
His dog.
you have no idea how accurate that tirade is to Metal Gear Solid 5 specifically.
So I'm on the ball, is what you're telling me.
You're very on the ball.
Oh, yeah,
Just being confused puts you on the ball.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chip's LP he's well in the post game by now. He hasn't reached the true ending, I guess, but he's far enough that it depends on what you're thinking of spoiling.
Well, at first I was just talking about fucking the shit with Volgan. Maybe he's reached that part by now, I imagine.
We know that the Man on Fire is Volgan, and we've seen
There you
Volgan
go.
in person.
Okay, yeah, then we're good. That's stupid.
And done.
All right, conversation, game, set, and match, Jacob. That was all of that was perfect just now.
I mean, that's all I have to say. That's why.
I just love how you had this long internal debate whether or not should I talk about it. All right, I think it's stupid.
Well, Thorn already spoiled what I was afraid to spoil. That the Man on Fire is Volgan.
That's not even a
why is he
spoiler, though.
Volgan?
We know that. Everyone knows that.
Fucking when I was first playing, I was in denial because it made so little sense. Metal Gear Solid 5 it makes me so mad because everything in it technically makes sense. Like, I tried so hard to find plot holes in Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm sure there are some, but the big ones, I mean, the big plot points, they're technically sound. It's just
In their
why
own
are they
internal
there?
lack of logic.
They're like, why are they there? I'm just, but Metal Gear Solid 5 was my game of the year 2015. I love it. It's so much fun. It was probably the most fun Metal Gear Solid game. Because it's got some of the best open world gameplay you'll find anywhere. Fucking anywhere. It's brilliant. But goddamn, the plot is the worst in the series. Hands down.
It's both the best and the worst Metal Gear game.
It really is. And for a long time, that was a distinction held by Metal Gear Solid 2. Because that game has dumb plot, great gameplay.
Let's see, what does Volga do? Do I turn into the dragon? No. That might be his, like, limit break. I can
get
only
the
think in
dragon
Final
hand.
Fantasy terminology now.
You got a dragon hand, it makes you kind of look like Nightmare from Soul Calibur.
I hate that I predicted what it was. I was gonna say, watch him like rev up and do like a really pointy spear attack. Oh, that's what it was.
Impa dead. Unless she wants
Oh
to
my
make
God.
clones again. Whatever the hell that was.
Defeat Impa. Stop, please. Oh my.
And Volga is like Sia, where except Volga can make clones of Impa on a whim.
But they all just kind of show up frumpy and they fold their arms disapprovingly, and then it makes them cry.
So Impa's just a narcissist.
Classic Imp.
Metal Gear
As an old
Solid 5
Impa when
beat
she
too
was
old.
when she was young and beautiful. But now she's old and feels bad about herself.
Is it bad that like the only real like of course it's bad. What am I saying? It is bad that my only experiences with Impa are this and fucking the CDI games.
I thought you played Breath of the Wild.
She was in Breath of the Wild. I keep forgetting about that.
She's not super important in Breath of the Wild, to be fair.
No, she's just kind of like, I'm in Kakariko Village, bitch.
She's basically just in it. Like, she's in the game, but she doesn't do anything too significant.
Yeah, I got too distracted by Paya because she's the best.
Oh, fuck.
It's Zildo
Zelda.
and her not pants.
And she's gonna fucking show you what's up. By which I mean you're totally just gonna bully her. So.
Oh yeah, MGS5 beat two old men punching each other out of the cinematic zooms and everything. That part was amazing. Fuck you. Not actual fuck you. I'm trying to. I'm trying to back off on saying the like jokey fuck yous because they always sound too real.
I don't know. Has anybody ever been told fuck you and they go, ah, you're right. You prick.
Yeah, you should.
Now she got a couple hits in.
She got too many hits in. Zelda.
Hey, Link. Swallows raw pancake mix. Yeah, I like what you see.
Holy shit, was that it?
That was it. That was a quick one.
This is gonna be a two-part mission here, or a two-part episode.
All right, when you made that fucking noise, the rupee spilled out of Zelda.
I know, that's the point. Oh.
I'm not a
Never mind, looks
princess.
like
I'm a weird sis.
I'm a weird sis.
Ew.
I'm so cool. I make forest fires.
Only I can start forest fires. Fuck you.
every time I win a battle, I have the extinct desire to play Ring Around the Rosie and then turn into a big dragon.
Don't we all though? Well, I think we've all been there.
Oh, jumping way ahead. So right after we liberated Lake Hylia, this would be in the past. Okay, we're back with Sia. Still no. Sticking with Sia. Oh yeah,
Okay.
this is when Midna kicked our ass. So now we kick Midna's ass.
Conquer the land of Hyrule in the
Yay.
blink of an eye, and claimed pieces of the Triforces.
Excuse me.
spoils of her victory.
Which
Okay,
Midna? Fucking look at Little Midna or Big Midna?
The complete Triforce.
Little Midna. Big Midna is the...
Under Ganondorf's
Yeah, Sia wasn't in Linkle's story. And Big Midna was only
Oh,
in
yeah.
that.
time and space
You're right.
open to create portals to 3 other eras
You know, I
of
always
time
wondered with
history.
Midna, like, because I know we have the whole Twilight aspect and all that, but like the light, like weakens her. Like, can't you just like shine a flashlight on her and then she'd like start melting or something?
Points of flashlight.
Starts hissing immediately.
Midna seems like the kind to.
I mean, she's got the fangs for it for sure.
Yeah.
Your death is just so funny to me.
I imagine that's what it sounds like. I still can't hear it.
No, it's just a big... constantly.
Great. Actually, I think did I feel like you brought that up in another episode. That like how you were telling us how you played as Sia briefly in like your own play. You brought up the laughter. What the fuck was that hip swivel move?
1, 2, cha cha cha.
You know, this is the keeping it real. This is the kind of like stupid sexualized character I love, where it's just like they just go all out, fuck everything, man. Because like it's just I'm not the kind that gets mad at design. I'm the kind that's like, all right, this is hilarious a little bit.
Like Bayonetta, basically.
A little bit, but Bayonetta's design, like at least physically, is just like cool on its own. I think.
I agree.
Like I don't look at like compare Bayonetta to Sia. Like Bayonetta, like it's like oh shit, she looks kind of cool and badass, but she's just wearing really tight clothes. Sia is just like 60% exposed titty and fucking hip swivel attack. It's like all right, this is kind of stupid, and I love it. I call it the Ivy Valentine dynamic.
Ivy Valentine's design is just stupid.
It is pretty stupid, but it gets dumber in every game, and that's where that's where the appreciation comes in. It's just all right. Let's gonna go farther here. I just like dumb. I like dumb shit.
I'm sure everybody has their fair share of dumb shit that they love.
Yeah. %, exposed titty is the best percent value I've ever seen. Yeah, put that on a chart.
I feel like it's also the limit you can do. It'd still be T for teen.
Yeah.
I mean, I think just doing any sort of enlargement is an automatic T in my opinion, but
Pretty much. I mean, Ivy comes pretty close. Like, all the Soul Calibur games from 4 onward are rated T for partial nudity, which I didn't even know was possible.
I feel like
I
just
wonder
that
which
if,
one
I feel
was-
like if you could see part of any part of the body, that's just a given.
yeah, but shouldn't that be like in every game ever made?
You see their
Like,
face,
if you look
partial
at the-
nudity.
Like you look in the back of the box when the next Mario game comes out, it's like, oh yeah, like mild cartoon violence and partial nudity. You're like, what happens in
In
this
Mario?
one?
Is it because of the swimsuit? Is this Mario Sunshine?
You can make Mario wear some swim trunks, you know, because he's gonna go to the beach. This game is now rated T for T.
It's got nips.
Old plumber nips. Actually, is it like 25 apparently?
According to Miyamoto, yeah, that Mario and Luigi are supposed to be 25, but I would think that they were older, like at least mid-30s was my guess. Like 35, I feel like would be.
Well, that's because like nobody in their mid-20s stash like that. Like maybe that's just these days because mustaches aren't terribly in style anymore.
Well, he probably has the genes for it. He is Italian, and is a quarter Italian, I can confirm. We grow hair.
I mean, I always have a mustache, but I like to think as I am 26 years. Actually, if I look in the mirror, holy fuck, guys, I think I might be the next Mario brother, and I didn't.
Are you going back to the straight stash? Because I know you did that once, like for like a lot.
Yeah, I trim it sometimes, but for the most part, I just basically just let it grow. Unless I have like too many long hairs, then yeah, I start to shave it a bit. But I've only ever shaven it off completely once.
Right, but like you have like a full beard right now, right?
Yeah, I always do.
Yeah, because like
I grow hair so goddamn fast.
Yeah, because for a while you were just straight mustache.
Yeah. But now I'm just both. But I just
right.
make sure that it's shaved enough so that way I look presentable and not like a hobo.
If my hair wasn't so like perfectly straight, I would look very hobo-ish with my awful like unkept beard. It looks good from a distance, but like once you actually get close and feel it, like you can feel how horrible and uneven it is. I really need to get it like properly trimmed.
Zant, stop stepping on my foot. When you're supposed to attack red first, you think? Well, I need to open it first. It says defeat Midna or Zant.
But not both. If you defeat them both, you lose.
Yeah, Seal will get confused and just kind of kill herself.
No one to attack. What do I do?
Well, here goes. Explode. I looked away for a second and I saw what looked like Zant begging for his life, and/or.
No, that's what he was doing, pretty much. Doors are you gonna open? Do I have to go all the way around?
No. I'm the door. I say no.
I am the Dorax. I speak for the door.
The Dorax. I am the Dorax. I speak for the hinges.
They say...
Wow. Apparently I speak for the hinges too, because I heard that loud and clear. The Dorax by Professor Zeus. Ow, my finger. How do I do that? Ow, what the fuck? How did I do that? I like just hurt my finger by stretching it in a weird way.
I'll be right back.
Okay. We should bring back some sand for my finger. I'm the door axe. Here's Johnny. I'm the door axe. You don't come in. I smell like shit. Guys, I hurt myself. I blame Sia.
Did you make you so angry you punched yourself in the face?
No, but I stretched my middle finger in a weird way, and now it's for some fucking reason. I guess I was flipping the bird too hard. I do it in all of my photos. I'm the floor axe, bringing everyone down to my level. Yeah, okay, that depends on the positioning of said floor axe. You see, friend OWD. If it's lying on its side, then, you know, you can just step over it, no big deal. But if it's like sitting like axe side up, then we're in fucking trouble. Then you can be brought to one's level with that. Please pretend what I said makes sense. God, it's hardly even noticeable when you're actually fighting a character. They just blend in with everything else, it seems. I respect your quibbling, Jacob.
Boop, boop, ha ha ha.
Somebody remix her laughing. There's something unnerving when ha 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 is typed out with spaces. Is this mostly reused assets from Ocarina of Time 3D? Maybe the Gorons.
I don't think so.
I've actually played Ocarina of Time 3D a little bit. I couldn't get into it.
I feel like if you didn't grow up with the game, it can be hard too.
I feel like that, yeah. I've realized recently that's kind of the thing with Pokemon. Like, you can't get an adult who's never played Pokemon into Pokemon, it seems. Been any Kirby games? We just recently played Kirby's Dream. Check out that open. And Kirby 64. I myself have not, other than Kirby's Dream Course.
Defeat Zant, who you have no clear path to. So
Gotta
defeat
take the
Agatha.
unclear path. Where the fuck did you come from?
Oh, and the dragon.
This poor girl. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, here we go. Go. Defeat the little girl and this dragon. Oh, darling. Whatever will I do without this dragon here? That's what I imagine Agatha sounds like.
Do I have to defeat Zant to open up the path? Because oh no, there it goes. Bye, Zant. Oh no, that Argrok is coming for me from there. Very helpful. Okay, Wizrobe, you gotta come all the way over here. On one shot. Yeah.
Yank 'em.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello, she. I didn't have time to say both words.
It's alright, we don't have much time.
Yeah, we don't. Sorry, guys. That's not true. We just killed a little girl and a dragon.
Cool.
Hell of a team up.
Yeah. The dynamicest of duos.
Spirited Away it was not.
Spirited Away with Agatha and Ark.
Okay, it cut out for me a little when you were talking, Jacob, so I'm assuming you said Agatha and Aggro Crag, so...
Yeah. Spirited Away, except instead of anything that has to do with Spirited Away, Agatha just has to climb the aggro crag. It's just really well animated and lasts 2 hours.
But does she have the guts for it?
I'd hope so. She spends the whole film finding out the guts.
Man, he really used the P word on you, Sia.
We win! That's what I call a Legend of Zelda.
A Legend of Zelda.
I had to say something for the end of the episode. I know how to make content.
I would like that to not be the end of the episode, like the last line.
Play the cold open it again.
We can't have 2 cold opens.
No, we got a cold open and a cold ending. This is Yoshi's wish this time, not mine.
Cold ending. Man, it's really chilly in here.
Alright. Continuing on. Sia is stronger than Volga. Still had Volgan on the brain.
Sia sensed another powerful and unknown entity in a separate rift in time. This one on the floating island of Skyloft. When she arrived there, she found it already beset.
Kinda sucks to do all of this, only for Ganondorf to show up and throw you out of your fortress like, and this is mine, and this is mine, and that is mine too.
Of Skyloft were clearly overwhelmed.
What a card.
Many thought that
What a
the end
fucking
of the
card.
world was at hand.
I love our Ganondorf. I hope we see him again.
He's such a
Also
dipshit.
alongside the humans, but the beast beast's advance could not be stopped.
Welcome back to an hour of evil. Today's guest is Sia, under a blanket because we had to get her past the censors.
The fate of the villagers.
It's good to be here.
Formulating a plan.
That is one thick blanket.
These creatures,
I
a
gotcha.
powerful servant.
Right
She would not
back.
subjugate it and make it her own. Launching herself into battle to defend Skyloft, Sia looked for
So Sia, you ever get cold?
power, and then add it to
Well,
her
I
vast
mean, not now.
Glad
what
I
a
could
card.
help. What a card.
Studio audience.
Yes, we know what Skyloft looks like.
Well, I really wish that people would stop asking me just about my outfit when I go into interviews.
Fucking then get a better personality trait. Anyway, Sia, what's your outfit made of? Is that like cotton?
Worms, dirt, silk, tears of the innocent.
Nice. Tears of the anus.
No.
Like, she doesn't realize when a joke's being made. She doesn't realize when she's being insulted.
Yeah, she doesn't get it.
She's just dense. What a Seard.
That's what my mom used to say.
All right.
It was
He's sweating and wiping like some of the note cards over his forehead, and it like smudges the note cards. He's like, oh fuck.
It
So
was-
Sia,
short for
Where-
Sia's and Aardvark.
oh shit, I can't read this anymore. So Sia, what cheese is the you?
Academia, I guess.
Ha ha ha. Where is crap?
I can't really hear you all that well under here, so I'm assuming if you asked if I like Kraft macaroni and cheese, well, I guess that like sometimes I put like butter in it, but I don't know.
I imagine that he was trying to read what a card but couldn't read it anymore.
What a crap.
Where is crap?
There's probably some over there.
They're in
Just
the
gotta look
corner.
around.
Probably in the prisoner's den if you're any fucking competent villain. Oh, hell no. Oh my god, she's just arising into the fucking punishment? What's that thing's name?
In prison.
The punishment.
The imprisonment.
I would actually love for that to be its real the punishment. Yeah, fighting it felt like one, so I think that's really appropriate.
Sia the Aardvark is my new Sonic OC. I like it.
She always has a blanket over her head for some reason.
She's nervous. Now that's a Metal Gear name. It is.
Imprisoned Snake, yeah.
Imprisoned Snake. I think he was referring to the punishment, but I like that too.
The punishment comes after the fear.
What would that be in, like, my wacky facts logic?
Only you
Or
can
like
know.
what- I can know.
Jacob, we don't write wacky facts. That's kind
Neither
of a
do you,
youth-
but
Yeah,
yeah.
neither do I.
It just mutilates and creates itself, is what you're telling.
No, I just don't do it.
I thought you were just about like, oh yeah, it just comes like it inhabits my body and I get possessed and then I record it with my.
I had a chance to make a career out of making YouTube videos, and I just kind of bungled it by doing things I wanted to do.
How dare you? How dare you like your time and do whatever you want?
I guess the punishment is hell after you die, after the end.
The hell is you have to do wacky facts?
Oh no!
Weekly.
That was the plan originally. I have no idea how it was. I should have just quit my job right when I started making it, because then I could have just dedicated all my time.
I don't know. I mean, maybe like I'm trying to imagine this universe where you did kept doing wacky facts, and I see one of the following happen. Either you get bored of it, or like you kind of want to move on to do other projects, and so you start like a new series at the same time as wacky facts is going on, but like your fans like don't respond well to it because they just want wacky facts, but you're tired of making wacky facts.
That's literally what happened, except in a much like wider and less consistent way.
Like I can't imagine you having like a nervous Twitter breakdown over wacky but like or you like making like an apology video or something like.
Start with that heavy side. I'm sorry I solicited nudes.
Sorry, I just. And you have like shades and your hair's disheveled and you're like, oh, sorry, I can't do wacky facts anymore. I'm gonna take a cold shower. I can't see that.
What about the third timeline where you can't think of anything else besides wacky facts and can't turn it off?
Hell. Literally every time someone asks me a question, I answer with fucking nonsense.
Well, then maybe on like whatever like idiot YouTuber that like covers drama shows up and he's like, and in today's Jacob had a wacky attacky on Twitter, and you just can see how he's just going insane.
Dude, if I ever get to the point where Keemstar's talking about me, I think I'll just die there.
I was expecting an entire documentary by Jared Knutson.
Right.
Frederick Knutson.
Oh, dude, I love Down the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah. It's fascinating.
Can I commission him to make one for you, actually? Like,
no! I don't want to... Down the Rabbit
If you
Hole
pay
for
him,
people who's- What the fuck? Why would you want me to be on Down the Rabbit?
Okay, well, like, not every Down the Rabbit Hole is, like, horribly depressing. Only, like, most of them. But, like, sometimes...
Only the
sometimes
hour-long
it's, like,
ones.
Yeah, like, if you see it go for, like, 2 hours, you're like, oh, boy. But, you know, sometimes it's, like, a nice topic. Like, oh, this one's about vaporware, or this one's about Neopets. You know? Like, it's not, like, a negative one. It's not like, when Jacob was 12 years old, he pooped himself in gym class. Like, they don't need to know that. I'm talking more, like creatively.
If you fucking take that out, then you know what... Then you know what? The whole episode would just be Jacob did wacky facts one day when he was bored. He started a career. He stopped doing wacky facts. His career ended. That's the whole.
Yeah, but it'll have like the cool like a sleuth music in the beginning. Ding, ding. This guy doesn't make videos anymore, but we're gonna.
This guy doesn't make videos anymore.
Consider this to be the first commission-based / advert. This is my first product placement.
This episode is actually sponsored by the person that it's talking about, so we can't say anything.
So this episode will be 10 seconds long.
Jacob made wacky facts. It was so fucking tits, man. I wish it would come back.
You should have been there.
I do want to start making shit again. I just don't have time.
I've been developing a new YouTube channel idea and like writing stuff out for what I want to do with it.
Cool.
But I want to focus on the Let's Play stuff first, but when I finish the ones that I said I was going to do, I'm going to transition into that. But at the same time, there is a video idea that's been nagging at me because of how relevant it is. I feel like I might miss the boat if I don't jump at the opportunity.
Remember how I remember like a long time ago when like Channel Awesome was doing tryouts and you almost
Yeah, I almost did. The only reason why I didn't was because I wasn't satisfied with how my web camera picked up in my fucking old house. Because the lighting in my house was shit. And I didn't necessarily have like the budget to like actually like carry out how I envisioned it in my head. So I ended up never actually like editing or like even like actually completing it. I mean, I think
You dodged a bullet, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to say the same thing.
It's not like I was like, oh yeah, they were gonna dig me. My life would have been cool if I was putting shit awesome.
It would have broken you horribly.
I mean, you could have gotten yelled at by Rob Walker.
And then I would have been like, alright, listen here, you bald-headed piece of shit. You can't film critic for shit, you and your brother. You also don't know how to review the wall. I said it, you fucking suck.
Oh wow, you and everyone else on the said it. I don't know what happened. I just know he did a shitty review of the wall and it was musical and bad.
Calling it a review is generous. It's more like, this is Doug Walker's midlife crisis in video format. Like, that's what it comes off as.
Damn. I remember one day there was a celebrity day at school for like Spirit Week or something. I dressed as the nostalgia critic.
We all have regrets.
People to beat you up.
Everyone thought I was Michael Moore.
Hello, I'm Michael Moore. I remember it, so you don't have to.
I remember because you all forgot.
Here's the thing, like whenever I dress as an obscure ass celebrity for Celebrity Day, everyone thinks I'm someone else consistently. Like there were numerous people who said I looked like Michael Moore because I had this. I wore it like it was a shit costume first of all because I couldn't find like a plain black hat, so I was wearing this like Tampa Bay Lightning hat that my dad had. I just had like a black overshirt and a white T-shirt and a loose tie, and that was my nostalgia critic outfit and like a scribbled on goatee. Everyone thought I was Michael Moore, and then like last year for Halloween, I dressed as Tommy Wiseau to work, and everyone thought I was Howard Stern. To be fair, the wig I got was very curved, so I totally see where they were getting at. More than the mic. What?
Were you like talking in like Tommy Wiseau's mannerisms? Because if you were, I have a question for all those people who thought you were Howard Stern. Have you listened to him recently? Because he kind of doesn't sound like Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, hi, Mark. Knopfler, what's this about you going on tour?
I did. The one guy fucking digged it. Like there was this like short, like I want to say like pageant. It was just everybody who was in costume going to the cafe and being like, "Hey, let's get in a line and show everybody our costume." And the guy who was presenting it actually knew who I was after I explained it. He was like, "Oh my man!" I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" I was like, "I'm Tommy Wise. I am world famous director Tommy Wiseau. You ever seen The Room?" No. Hey.
I mean,
have you seen The Disaster Artist at least? No.
Have you seen the Nostalgia Critics review of The...
Yeah.
like you just keep lowering the bar.
I think I stopped watching him like consistently ages ago. I like every now and again I get into like this kick where I'll watch him for a little bit. But like the Nostalgia Critic review that made me the most upset was I think his Sharknado review, because he took the movie way too fucking seriously. Like like he reviewed it like he reviewed Sharknado like it was a serious movie that was trying to be something that it wasn't.
Well, you mean like he does the thing where he thinks that every movie has to be like some life-changing experience when it's like it's just a fucking movie. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and just be like, you know, it's just a game, right? Or, you know, it's just an album, right? I'm not saying you're not allowed to critique something in a passionate way, because being passionate is one thing. It means you care about the media, but at the same time, it's like, shut the fuck up, nerd. Sometimes, you know, you just kind of think that, where you're just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I feel like I'm that way sometimes, honestly.
Because I'm not talking about like Doug specifically, because all right, I'll just say right now, my video idea is on Doug, but it's not just about the wall. It's about his reviewing style and evolution in general, like kind of like an overview of his decline. But like, it's not just him though. Like I feel like this is extremely common in a lot of YouTube reviewers, no matter what like source of media it is. It's really when like you get somebody who does shit like nitpicking. I understand critiquing something because everybody has different tastes and things are subjective, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna like one thing, another person's not gonna like another thing. Like there's a big difference between like actually critiquing something and then you do this thing where you just like do boring 3-hour analytical videos where you just fucking talk about like something like how long does your fucking video essay have to be to say I didn't like Breath of the Wild? Like just get to the point. Like I love analytical videos and I love when people like are passionate about something, but sometimes it's just like, you know, it didn't have to be this long. And I'm not saying, wah, I'm upset because he made fun of the thing I like. It's like, no, he's entitled to his opinion, but it's like there's a point to where it becomes this is a critique and this is a 5-hour bitch fest, you know?
Well, I tweeted this recently. I feel like it's on topic. Video game is very well received and popular. YouTuber thinks it's okay. YouTuber will never let you forget it. Like, it bugs me when reviewers are like define themselves by their unpopular opinions. It's okay that they have an unpopular opinion. It's just after a while we fucking get it.
It's like the people who wear like they think it's like a badge of honor. How often have you heard this one? I'm always saying what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I have balls. I'm not a pussy because I'm always saying what I'm thinking. I mean, it's not like everybody's always saying what they're thinking all the time, but I'm special because I said it.
But I said it and people got mad, so ooh.
Cool smugness.
I always say what I'm thinking on the internet. That's unique.
Like you could just type in asterisk says what I'm thinking asterisk and you'll get the point across in your douchey way.
I'll tweet that right now, in fact.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I like H-Bomber Guy a lot. His Dark Souls 2 video is the fucking worst.
What's the deal with that one?
That's the opposite problem, where he's defending a game that's not very good. And he goes on forever trying to defend it with all these little things that do not add up to a satisfying experience, but it apparently was enough for him.
Because, you know, like, if you can provide arguments, or, like, if I can see in a clear-cut way, okay, this game or whatever didn't gel with you, that's one thing. But it's a different thing when you act like the game is personally assaulting your life. Because it's like, by that point, I'm going to start thinking, nobody made you play it. Nobody made you play the game, stupid, you know?
I'm really glad YouTubers are kind of shying away from that. Like, if they don't like a game, they'll just say why they don't, and they won't get too pissed off about it a lot, at least the ones I watch.
Yeah, I feel like Nostalgia Critic, his style is very much early YouTube, and he never evolved away from it, whereas YouTube has gone much more, super long analytical videos, but it's more in the video essay format now that's more popular. And that actually allows you to go into detail, and you're not just talking out of your ass generally.
Right.
But Nostalgia Critic's still doing the same thing he did when he started.
Yeah, getting way too angry. Like, even like, I cannot sing the praises of James Rolfe enough. Like, I've heard shit about him not like actually wanting to do AVGN anymore. That he doesn't write his own things. I don't know if there's like sources on that. But regardless, Angry Video Game Nerd has evolved so well. Like, it's like the new episodes are really fucking good. Like he's just one of the most timeless creators. Like they're.
I feel like even James is, even his like weaker videos, like I still like, I feel like everything that James is saying feels genuine, even if apparently some of the latest episodes aren't written by him. But I'm assuming it's because he's a father now and he kind of doesn't have time to write or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I never feel like I never feel like this is a guy who's just doing this because it's his only source of income and he's desperate and nobody liked demo reel. In James Rolfe's case, it's because, oh, he actually has like skills and talents that he can fall back on.
Yeah. Dude's super fucking talented. I'm not breaking no new ground, James Rolfe, but like, go watch this underrated guy.
Yeah, he only has like a majillion subscribers, but you know, it's tough.
He only has multiple companies under his belt.
He's only
one of whom are
genuinely
signed to.
It's not like he's just genuinely well liked, because a lot of people who just meet him in person say that he's just genuinely a nice and humble person.
That's right, guys. We work for James Rolfe.
I think, like, Screenwave is connected. I think people from Cinemassacre started. I don't know if they're directly involved, necessarily. But more or less, we're connected to AVGN in some way.
Yeah.
That's right. We should collab.
Yeah, we should just call him up. I'll say, hey, James, TheStrawhatNO. What do you mean you don't know? Yeah, you do. You know who we are. Anyway, so we're doing this thing, and we want you to just show up.
Oh yeah, I've heard the name, but the
Streaming
sentence
Hyrule
started with,
Warriors.
hey, have you heard of these assholes?
His response could be, well, that could be anyone.
Anyways, Hyrule Warriors, yeah. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Hyrule
video
Warriors.
game.
All right, cool. Yeah, definitive edition even.
Let me finish chewing.
No.
You don't have a say, Jacob.
I have one superpower, and that's the ability to lock Austin Scholl's jaw when I want.
I really thought you were gonna say I'm gonna review that decision, but that's much better.
Jacob has challenged the ruling on the field that he cannot control Thorn's jaw. Ooh, who said Jacob would come in here with a fucking football joke?
If my dad was here, he would appreciate it.
Hey, I'm wearing a football jersey right now, and it's actually really... So I might change.
I'm supporting my sports team, and it hurts.
It does. I'm a Bucks fan. It always hurts.
Oh, Lordy Jesus, why?
What did I make? I made some sweet and sour chicken, some really cheap boxed shit. Like, if you ever want sweet and sour chicken, get it from a real Chinese restaurant. Don't get it from a box. It's never that great, but at least we have some. And also, I steamed some rice and some broccoli.
Sounds good, man.
Like I said, quasi-Asian dinner. Alright. Continuing on into a valley of some sort.
If only we could. If only it would say what kind of valley it is.
Allies had defeated Wizro, Zant, and Gire.
I just forgot which one it was. It's a valley of the seers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
You have to see it to believe it.
because on the stream it was still on the screen, so I guess I was just like, you're like,
We
you
are on a
totally see it right
delay.
there too. Yeah, the valley of the out of business appliance stores.
Look at Ganondorf's smirk, like,
Hey,
yep, I took this over.
So
I
see,
just
when we
faded
last
in
met,
from
we
the titties.
when we last met, we had a fight over at the Valley of the Seers. So how's that scar healing up?
Well, it still fucking hurts. I still have the blanket over it. Can you at least like cut a hole in it because it's hard to breathe?
We can't risk it. Can't risk anything.
My nose?
Yeah.
And hey, it was crocheted by my mom. It's porous.
There you go. It's porous. See, it'll absorb it. I'm hungry. I'm pretty sure the mic just picked up my rumbling tummy.
Nah, all I just heard was you going, I'm hungry.
No, that's what my stomach sounds like.
So it's less grumbling than whining.
Wait, Jacob, you said you just got off of work like an hour or so ago, so like, did you have lunch at least?
I had lunch at 2:30.
Oh my god, Jacob, go get something to fucking eat.
I'm fine.
He said you were hungry.
I'm hungry, but I'm also fine.
Alright. Gonna say, like, have CJ bring you, like a can of LaCroix. Isn't that what you guys, like, eat for breakfast and dinner or something?
Yes.
The can.
Of course. No, I got a can right here. Watch. Oh. I actually chewed it. There's still some in here.
I heard your bones just now, so that was something.
There's still some in here. I really hope it doesn't spill when I put it. All right, we're safe, I think. Said you were hungry. Go get food. No, I'm fine. I don't want to miss fucking. Okay, next intermission, I'll go get a snack or something.
Yeah, the food I made is still ready in the kitchen. Like, I ate it, but I need to put it away.
Jacob can assign ringtones to his stomach. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm full. I'm about to puke. Time to shit. I've got one of those new smart tummies.
How expensive was it?
You'd be surprised. I found a guy behind a fucking Publix that'll install it for not too much.
Oh, I see. Jacob, I could have offered you a cheaper alternative. You could have just swallowed your phone, and it would have done the same thing.
What? Have Alexa inside of me? Inside my tummy?
People could pay you for that.
To be a human Alexa? That's just a guy with a fucking... That's just a guy who
That's just a
owns an
person
Echo.
named Alexa.
Yeah, but like, you won't have to like do any of the work. You just like punch yourself in the gut, and you're like, you hold up in your mouth, and then people talk in your mouth.
Oh boy.
And then Alexa responds. Like, you're like an instant weird ass servant. You make people uncomfortable. Like, we need someone like that.
We do. You know, you bring up a point. I won't say if it's a good one or not. Alexa, digest my lunch for me.
Recalculating.
Ah, shit. No, it's gonna stay in there forever, and that's probably bad for me.
Food transmitted to brains.
Oh, I can starve his pancakes. Okay, so talking into the mouth,
As opposed to...
No, when you mentioned talking into my mouth, I remembered my first experience drinking a pumpkin spice. It tasted like someone ate a pumpkin pie and then breathed into my mouth.
Not that they breathed it into your face and you sniffed it into your mouth.
Yeah, someone just ate a whole pumpkin pie, didn't brush their teeth. All kinds of pumpkin stank up in there. Then just like I open my mouth, they open theirs, they go, and that's the same experience as drinking a pumpkin spice latte. I didn't enjoy it.
Well, I suppose it's fair, but I think you might want to try pumpkin spice again at another point.
Maybe.
It's not supposed to be like that.
It tasted like I felt the liquid, but it just immediately it felt like I don't know what it was about the fucking taste of that. It just felt like I was drinking liquid air of pumpkin.
And where did you get this pumpkin spice drink?
Starbucks.
If you have a Caribou coffee, and I know you don't, but you should try one of theirs.
I'm about as far away from a Caribou coffee as I could possibly be, I imagine.
Okay, well, I still have their menus and PDFs saved on my computer, so I can make it for you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, here, I could send you the menu. Like, what am I going to do with that?
Yeah, here you go, Jacob. Here's all the list of drinks and foods you can get at Caribou, you know, for when you want to imagine what it's like to eat.
It was iced, Brenna.
Well, ice dulls flavor.
Yeah, it was flavorful, but it was just a very unpleasant pumpkin taste, is what I'm getting at.
I feel like you used
felt
the
more
wrong
like-
adjectives for that then.
No, it was an exaggeration, but here's the thing. It like all the flavor was in like the air of the drink, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, all right, this is gonna sound harsh.
It had a weird
It's not an
aftertaste.
Yeah, that. But this is gonna sound harsh. It's not an accurate comparison, but it's the first thing I think of. You know, Bean Boozled beans, the Bean Boozled jelly beans. You bite into it, and it feels like your mouth is just filled with this disgusting stench itself, and that tastes bad. It's almost like they pocket the stanky air into the jelly bean. That's kind of the same sensation I got drinking a pumpkin spice latte. It wasn't like actually like that unpleasant, of course, but it felt like airy. It felt like a gas and not a liquid.
Kind of effervescent.
Yeah. But I'm not comparing pumpkin spice lattes to Bean Boozled jelly beans, though. It's not that bad.
I mean, if anything, it just sounded like you just drank you somehow managed to drink an entire can of air, freshener.
Air freshener, oh my god.
Just, you were like, this pumpkin spice is terrible.
Or you just shoot a
what
can
I
of compressed air in your mouth. Flavor's off.
Something's not right.
I think I'm about to pass out.
It's not for me.
Can't you get high off WD-40?
I mean, that's not compressed air,
Anyway.
but... I would imagine it has the... It has fumes.
Probably. It's still a aerosol of sorts. Iced pumpkin spice. Google it, Jacob. Google what? WD-40? You got it, dude.
Will this kill me? No.
Hot pumpkin spice is what you're saying. You should Google that.
Oh. Well, okay. Hot pumpkin spice.
I like how Ganon rode all the way on a horse just so he could levitate.
Wow. Look at all these pictures of coffee.
Well,
Sure
levitate
is a
goes
latte.
upwards. Very good. Okay, here's... Google
Yeah,
if you
said
get
Sia
hot.
wasn't
Okay.
very- Oh, okay. And if you get high off WD-40, you got it. You know, Sia, you said it doesn't look like that wasn't very fun to play, but I kind of like that move where she just kind of stands there and fires the ball. How like nonchalant it is, like fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm warming up to her. She's a little tricky. She attacks really fast, but her best, like, at least my preference, where she stands there and does the energy balls. That's her YYX. But it can be really easy to overshoot it, and then you just stand there and do something else, which isn't as useful. Like, I have to pay attention to my combos, and I don't play Hyrule Warriors like that.
So I Googled it, and then I ended up on a fucking what appeared to be an actual drugs forum. So I left.
You were gonna say I googled it and now I'm high?
Okay, defeat conditions are if Lana dies. Lana has left and is starting to head towards Ganondorf, who is going to kill her.
Not if we kill her. I mean, not if we kill Ganondorf first.
Not if I die first.
See, I just felt the need to use every single strongest attack she could think of. Whoa!
Wow, see, you were shit in the story, but once I start playing it...
Ganondorf has been infused with power. Never mind.
Yeah, I know there was a barrier.
You kind of ruined his life, actually. Really, Ganondorf?
Isn't that just typical? You killed me, and you're beneath me.
That's such a toddler tantrum thing to do. I didn't lose. No, I didn't. In fact, I'm not even going to acknowledge this day.
I'm just gonna go to bed. Be like, oh boy, the whole new day.
So when is this episode of the talk show going up? It's canceled. It's canceled, actually.
Yeah, but the cameras are still rolling, so he's got to stay under that for a minute.
Okay.
Is that the end of Sia's story? Just, I can do what I want, and then she dies. Because it's going straight to Wind Waker now.
Oh, well.
Well, shit.
What a great story.
What a great character.
That was an adventure we had with her.
Alright, let's take like a 5-minute break. I need to take care of a few things.
Okay.
I need food.
I will be right back.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but I'll figure it out.
And I'll be here. Hello, chat. This is now my stream. It's not Persona 5 or anything, but it's my stream now. Oh yeah, forgot to mention I got the stamps. They're drawing, they can't hear me. Yeah, Pizza Joe should be in this upcoming playthrough, but instead we have a Hyrule Warriors link. Well, it is Persona 5. Actually, this is Persona 5 Royal. We got an early copy in English. Before the Japanese date, even. So, I think I mentioned it earlier, but I wanted to record more Star Fox Adventure. but my GameCube controller kicked the bucket, so I had to go buy another one, which sucks because I was ready to record like a whole bunch of it. Like, I'm hoping like maybe three or four recording sessions could complete Star Fox Adventures. Akechi, no. I didn't stream when I actually cleared Shido's Palace or when I beat the game. But if anybody who actually attended those streams remembered, I kept taking the piss out of Akechi every time he was on screen or he said anything. And then stuff happened and I was like, Akechi was always a Phantom Thief, man. All right, have a great night. OWD, I can't read. Have a great night. Jacob's diet consists of LaCroix, Florida oranges, and on occasion a street light. He just kind of does that. Although, if you look at Persona 5 Royal footage, Persona 5 Royal looks more like Persona 5 2 or Persona 5 What If. Because they're doing a lot of interesting things with Akechi, and I'm really excited. Because it really looks like a completely different game. Hey CJ. How's it going? Jacob went to get food, and Thorn went to go put away food, and I'm just here now. And Dakota's drawing. Let me think. Are there any stories I can tell? Anything interesting happened to me at work? Well, no. Usually my days at work go pretty smoothly. I don't really have anything recently that destroyed my life or was like, I got a pretty funny story to tell. So far, everything's been going pretty well. Currently looking at an apartment that has like 4 bedrooms because we're hoping to get Dakota's mom and my friend Dan from New Jersey to move in with us. So tomorrow I'm actually gonna call the place. The unit opens up November 1st, so hopefully if we get it as soon as we can, then I'll have my own space. I recently showed my friend Sergeant Frogabridge. Man, I haven't seen Sergeant Frogabridge in a while. And like years, actually. I wonder if I'll have secondhand embarrassment. I feel like I might for some of the early episodes, but I want to say season 2 onwards, or at least like even the last bits of season 1 is pretty good. Then again, I have like no memory whatsoever, and it's been so long that I won't even remember like half the jokes to begin with. Like a part of me really just wants to like gather the boys and we just like kind of watch them live. I should probably ask them when they get back. I'll ask Jacob and Thorn if they just want to sit down and watch SFA all the episodes. Or at least we watch like as much as we can. So for the most part, most of the episodes ran from average 8 minutes to like 12 or 15 minutes or so.
Aaron, I'm back.
Hey, Bretta mentioned that she showed her friend Sergeant Frog and Bridge, and I was like, you know, I haven't seen Sergeant Frog and Bridge in so long that I forgot pretty much most of it. And I was wondering, like, maybe we should, like, you, me, and Jacob just gather together one day and just watch all 3 of them, like, all the episodes live or something.
I've wanted to do that for a while.
Yeah, I think we should do that, because I really don't remember much. And, like, a part of me is wondering, like, I'm pretty sure they still hold up, but a part of me is like, I wonder if I'll have secondhand embarrassment through any of my performances.
First season does not. There's a guy who did an entire reaction series to it, and like he kind of didn't react to much of it, but I was watching it going like, oh my god, that is not good anymore. I mean, Midnight Frogs and Sergeant Frog and Bridge's 10th anniversaries come up in 2020. January 2nd for Midnight Frogs, February 14th for SFA. Like, unless you wanted to do it sooner than that. But, like, because I want to do a live stream thing for it.
Yeah, that's
was
what
my
I was
idea.
thinking too.
So that would be a good chance for it, unless you wanted to do it sooner than that.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't mind whenever. I'd be fine with whenever we would do it. It would just need to be like a time and set date.
You know, it's weird we did the 9th anniversary thing for TheStrawhatNO when 9 was an SFA thing.
Yeah, that is true. Well, we kept it in spirit. It's just that we put it towards a completely different project.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be as bad as when we looked back at our old Let's Plays for the TheStrawhatNO's anniversary. So. I mean, we were much older by that point, so I don't expect it to be like now, but I'm imagining some things that I say or is in the scripts, I'm gonna be like,
Oh, definitely.
That was cool.
We both definitely said things like, you and I should not say that.
Yeah.
You do not have the okay. It's 4.
Good old 4.
I'm back.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob.
Back in front of the microphone. There we go.
Hey, Jacob.
Hi.
We were just talking about Sergeant Frog and Bridge and how like we should totally do a stream where we watch all the old episodes again.
I'd be down. Yeah.
I mean, it's good to be embarrassed by the past because that means you're better now.
Yeah. The ironic thing is, and I think I brought this up during the TheStrawhatNO stream, is that like when I used to write fanfics and shit, like I immediately deleted them once I wisened up, but a part of me wishes that I didn't because I really want to see what I wrote, and now it's impossible. Literally, even with the Wayback Machine, I can't see anything all my old writings.
Right. I feel that way about my old YouTube channel that I made mostly when I was 13. I deleted that. I feel very bad about it because I have a lot of memories with that YouTube channel. But then again, there's also my DeviantArt, which I deleted, and I have no qualms about.
I think I deleted my DeviantArt because I didn't fucking do anything with it.
I did plenty with mine, and it was all terrible. And
Like,
I don't care to look.
Like, I made like a couple of drawings, and I like scanned them through my printer, and then afterwards I was just like, I just closed it. and I think my account for fanfiction.net is still open. And I think if you look in the profile, I think it still says that I'm like 19 or something. And I think there's an image of like Kararo giving a thumbs up, but he's in pain. And the caption says, "I'll do something with this eventually," and there's nothing else there.
I'm imagining that Rambo image, where he's like giving the double thumbs up, but he looks like. Ugh.
Let me actually find it. I feel like it's still up. Okay, I found it. So, it says that I'm actually 18. Let me just fucking link it to you guys.
Let me see it.
I remember that image.
I can't see it. All I see is age 18, birthday that, sex male. I'm sure I'll do something with this eventually. I don't see the image.
It should be on the left.
Maybe it's because I'm on my phone. Let me widen it. Maybe it just doesn't work with phones.
Well, he put the image.
Oh, that. Oh my god. Sure, that was your Skype icon forever.
Yeah. That's all that is.
I think that was your Skype icon when I met you. Which was, by the way, 10 years ago.
CJ, write a fanfiction now, Yoshi. I mean, I could, but
I bet it'd be good.
I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna say it's good, but it'll be better than whatever bullshit I uploaded before.
Help me write that Metal Gear Solid 5 Peridot crossover that I was too cowardly to actually do.
Alright, I'll only do it if Spinel is in it, and absolutely.
I need to watch the movie, I guess.
I mean, I guess I could. It'll probably be like a one-shot sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know what to actually write about. Because I don't really do fan fiction. It's more like I just write my own original stuff.
That's been more me lately, yeah.
I mean, I have like a literal in-character journal for an extremely prominent NPC from my D&D campaign. And like I've been keeping up with that. But I'd say that's less fan fiction and more lore based for my thing. The rightest dog. Oh man, we're about to hear all of you about Yoshi's favorite Zuko/Starfire fanfictions. Oh yeah, that was always my shit.
Dude,
I mean,
I see it.
My favorite ships was actually me and a bag of money, or me and success, but I mean, that's cool too. You know, you gotta love them Sonic X Reader fanfics that Yoshi always used to write. It's true. But it would be our Sonic. So like, you know, like the first line would be, it's a chilly winter day. And you just came back home from work and it's cold, and Sonic is sitting in his living room. The fireplace is lit.
Naked. Wait.
You're getting a
He took off. He just took off his shoes.
He kicked off his shoes and he's holding like hot cocoa, and he turns to you. Sensually, he sets a hand on your shoulder and he says, "Hi, honey. Welcome back."
You look tired. Stop running. I'm the one who does that.
By the way, I'm naked. You slowly pan down and you see Sonic's giant fucking feet.
His big honking clodhoppers.
He graciously leads you into the kitchen. And he says, "I'm sleepy," and he falls asleep directly into the sink. You're aroused.
Tired sleep.
Sleep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Snore. Nightmare.
Night Terror punches the window.
never wrote self-insert fics of myself because I always thought, well, at least for me, I always thought, why the fuck would I ever want to be myself in any of these stories? That's so lame.
You could be yourself, but cooler.
No.
Okay, does that work?
I don't know.
And that was also the same reason why I never made, like, OCs for other people's projects or anything. Because I always thought, like, why would I want to make my own character when the characters already exist? Like, just use the ones that were already made. So that's how I did fanfics. Well, I thought it was lame not because other people did it. I thought it was lame because I'm trying to picture myself in these worlds, and I'm like, I fucking suck. What the hell am I gonna do in, like, Sonic World or something? I'm just gonna be like, wow, I sure wish I was Sonic. Like, what the fuck? You're not lame, CJ. Like, you have, like, a pride and no shame whatsoever. I wish I was as brave as you, where you could just be like, fuck it, I like everything. I'm like, nothing can stop me. I wish I was like CJ. I'm like, me personally about myself, I'm just like, I get embarrassed. Like, but CJ's like, no, fuck it. I'm Invader Sim's dad now, and I go, okay. Like, that's absolutely CJ. That's who CJ is.
Daddy! That was my Invader Zim impression.
Daddy!
No one. Here's like, what the fuck is that guy's name? Jibbity Horowitz?
Do you mean Ricky?
No, Rick.
His voice actor.
Yeah. That guy. No one can fucking do him. No one can impersonate. No
Richard.
one.
It was Richard.
Richard Horowitz. Yeah.
What? What?
I just thank you. That's really sweet.
And they're gone.
And they're choking Jacob.
Classic CJ.
I did get close to his, what's the name of the boss in Destroy All Humans? Crypto's boss. Pox?
I forget his name, but he's voiced by the same person.
Yeah, I some years back I was able to do a good impression of him. Which is basically his own voice, but...
Yeah, that's...
I don't have it anymore. My voice is too deep now.
Crypto! Well, that was okay.
Crypto!
The super
Orthopod. Orthopox.
I don't know why I remember that.
Richard Stephen Horowitz, that's his name. Like, he's like one of the most fucking iconic voices of any childhood. Including ones before he was born.
He was the voice of a previous generation.
He was also Raz. He was
And
Daggett.
Daggett, yeah. Billy. From Billy and Mandy.
That was him.
It was also
someone else.
Billy's dad. No, man, that's definitely him. He was also Billy's dad, which I don't know why I never put two and two together on that.
I could have sworn it was the guy who did Fry from Futurama.
No. Richard Stephen Horowitz just has this own style that no one else does.
Yeah, Billy West, while also being versatile, I don't think he's ever actually been Billy in any incarnation that I know of, unless he was like him in the pilot or some shit. Because I know, I think, wasn't Billy West like actually Zim in the Zim pilot?
I feel like they're
What the fuck
both
does
in
that sound
similar
like?
voice ranges.
I know the pilot is out there. You can see it on YouTube.
He also voiced Crash in Crash of the Titans. Shut up! We're not going there again.
You mean, so are you sure it wasn't Elijah Wood?
Yes, it wasn't fucking Elijah goddamn mother sucking titty fucking Wood.
Hey man, he's nice.
And that Billy West tried to take over the Earth.
Hi, I'm Billy West. It's my prime. I'm pathetic. Let's go. We should. We should probably get
that
going.
entire exchange was incredible, Jake. It was just so quick. Like, not only the deflation, but you just accepting it and self-deprecating in under 3 seconds. I was really impressed.
I know, right? Well, let's keep playing Hyrule Warriors for the Nintendo Switch. Rated T for T.
After I finish eating, so you're gonna have to keep swimming in it.
Okay.
This is a long warning on this ratings box, ESRB.
Rated T for T, but you gotta keep swimming in it. Let's not forget his most famous role as Rodney, Squirrel Boy.
Okay, Jacob Silver is gonna have a heart attack because he's seen all of these shows and I have not.
What?
Silver would know. He would have watched every single episode of Squirrel Boy.
Squirrel Boy was alright. Not particularly memorable, but I remember liking it.
Like you said it, and I just completely, like, it unearthed the memory. Like, oh my god, that was a thing. I like to think that Silver only likes the obscure cartoons.
Oh, the Thorn. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and mention the cold open I want. At one point, Yoshi just said, like...
Sorry, I'm laughing with CJ Rowe.
You're the only person I know who talks about Squirrel Boy.
And you live together, that must be all the time.
Proud. It is all the time. It's all I talk about. Every day. Squirrel Boy this, Squirrel Boy that. All the time it's the Squirrel Boy.
Driving home from work, you know, like Metal Gear Solid 5 has the best plot. I mean, the best gameplay. The plot's a little shaky. I think it could have been completely salvaged if they included Squirrel Boy of Squirrel Boy fame. It would have saved the project.
Man, isn't it weird how Andy's eye is just like off his body? That's just fucking silly. It's got such a quirky art style. I mean, I got the cold open. At some point, Yoshi just said like, "Hey, look, it's me, Ryan Reynolds, basement."
You cut out there, so the joke sounded censored.
Ah, great. Oh, I feel weird if I say it again. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yoshi was like, "Hey, look at me, I'm Obama, base."
God damn it. It's like
Did
the
same
volume
thing
of her
happen?
voice is connected to my connection.
Ah. Were you still not able to hear me?
Yes.
Damn it. I'll fucking type it. Damn. What are you able to hear?
You doing the lead up.
Hey, look at me. I'm Ryan Reynolds. Obama lives in my basement.
Well, we were able to hear that.
Good. Obama. What was the build-up? Not important. I just want that line and then the episode starts. On my head.
Retelling that joke 3 consecutive times sapped you of your power.
It did. I feel like I've been living in Ryan Reynolds' basement.
You no longer control my jaw.
Ah, shit. My power.
That sounds like a really shitty superhero weakness. If I tell a joke 3 times, I get weaker if no one responds to it or they don't hear me. Okay, since we have time, and since I'm gonna go in that same mindset, okay, Jacob.
What?
Alright, so, like, let's say you were a superhero.
Yeah.
I dream about this every night, but, let's say you were a superhero. And, like, you had a very, very stupid power.
Okay.
What would it be? Because I have mine, but I want to hear yours first.
I would peel off my moles and use them as shuriken.
All right, that's much better than mine. I mean, I was gonna ask
Dorn, he said stupid superpowers.
And that's just too beneficial. 1, it removes skin cancer. 2, it's lethal.
Yeah, there you go. I would blast LaCroix out of my mouth.
Jacob, you already can! You just gotta drown on it first.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, I'm talking like fucking hydro pump this shit. Like, oh, someone's fucking with me. Someone's like trying to steal a little old lady's purse. Halt, citizen.
At least you can, like, give her a ride. Do you know where 5th Avenue is? Okay, thank you, sir.
Kamehameha cross.
Here, old lady, I'll blast you there.
Craw!
Craw!
Okay, see what, now I think mine is, like, really stupid, because I was hoping it would be just as dumb, but, alright, here's mine. My superpower is that I can smell ants in any environment.
That's most environments, though.
You know, I don't think Magneto would come knocking on your door.
Moogie Yoshi.
Hey, Magneto, what up?
Want me on your team?
I'm pretty useful.
What is your superpower, sir?
I'm only useful for fighting Ant-Man.
Well, I can tell you when Ant-Man's gonna kick the absolute shit out of you.
Will I ever be in an Ant-Man movie? Is my question.
If Marvel isn't a bunch of cowards, then yeah.
Hey, you're hired.
Nice.
Galaxy Force would have the power to breathe underwater, but only when they're dry.
Shit. Normal ants, fire ants, flying ants, or quarter deck infected ants. Oh, cordyceps. I still don't know what it means, but at least I can pronounce it.
I can smell any kind of ant in any environment. I will thrive.
There's ants in most environments.
I know, but like I can do it in all of them.
You're just gonna be living life with an unpleasant stench.
That's my superpower. What do you want? Every superpower comes with a curse, and that's mine.
You won't even be able to detect Ant-Man because he will be in an environment that most likely has other ants.
Okay, I'll be able to detect Ant-Man. You want to know why? Because he's part people. If he smells slightly different, I'll know it's not an ant.
Why am I arguing with you?
I don't know. I didn't think this question would go over well.
This is stupid superpowers, and I'm over here like, that's stupid.
Well, I mean, no shit. I did my job pretty well.
Fucking hell.
Ant-Man is part people. Only part of him. The part in the suit.
Look, sometimes I say things that I'm completely aware of what it's just that it sounds funny. Like, I know he's not fun. I've seen fucking Ant-Man, I know.
Ant-Man, Ant-Man, No, it's Batman.
He wasn't bit by a radioactive ant, Yoshi. Well, I mean, there's probably like one Marvel universe where he did, because there's like 1,000 different timelines.
Ant-Man, Ant-Man.
God damn it.
Sex
Does whatever an ant.
Oh, dude, Ant-Man, like, fucking into the Ant-Man verse, I would fucking watch this shit. Fucking 40-year-old divorced Ant-Man, and he's just like, well, there's a story. Nobody read my comics, but then I got a movie. And I know 2 people who will defend me are gonna write me a nasty letter. But also, I got divorced. This is standard for Ant-Man. This is not all that different. I don't know where I was going with this, but I bought a pizza and I cried into it. And that's my story, Ant Miles. Like,
Ant Miles.
Here's my superpower. I turn on a lamp.
Did you do it with like your mind? No, with my hand.
It's only that one. Don't break it.
look, it's rent or own if I break it. Oh, God.
Bro, I'm gonna need a link to the VOD for this, because I'm not waiting for the uploads to experience this shit again.
I'll send it to you afterwards.
Thank you. Why is honky one of your blacklisted words?
I don't have any words blacklisted. Maybe just YouTube in general.
Oh, you can't say fucking honky. It's just like whenever I play Overwatch and people say my name in chat, they all like the first half always gets censored because jig is apparently a racial slur.
What's that? He said, let's get jiggy with it? Annihilate him.
Like they like whenever everyone says my name, it's just like asterisk 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 Lee Jacob.
Astley Jacob.
All you gotta do is dance.
You gotta do.
You still haven't listened to that song, have you?
I haven't. You should link it to me. Then I won't have an excuse.
Yeah. I also want to give you homework to listen. This is completely unrelated, but listen to the album Cholera by Driftless Pony Club. I'm starting to realize that that album is amazing. That's your homework.
Cholera?
Cholera, yes. It's like Against Me mixed with Coheed and Cambria's first album. But it's a lot angrier than the Driftless Pony Club like that I've showed you in the past. It's quite nice. All right, we good? We ready to rule some highs?
Think I got time for one more?
Yeah.
And one more. Alright, let's continue on into the Wind Waker stuff. This will probably be the last one, though, for today, so we'll at least see how it starts. And it starts without any of the Wind Waker people.
There's Tetra.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, she's not. She's not playable here. Never mind.
No Pizza Joe, what the fuck?
Wow, I feel like I've been here when I was short and cell shaded.
And different altogether.
Oh shit, it's Starfire's sister, Blackfire. I've been watching Teen Titans.
And well, the universe imploded on itself because I wasn't able to eat the magic marble. God.
What the fuck? Why does this look like World of Light now?
Why'd you fucking wake me up for this?
Are colors weaving into a spire of flame over here, or?
I have heard that Distant Thoughts, the pastel lemonade. Which I think is pastel lemonade, but I'm not Link, come back!
Wow, I didn't know Zelda didn't know song lyrics and was dumb.
Though peace was expected to return to Hyrule
Hey,
after
Tetra.
Ganon's fall, something
This,
wasn't
like,
always
halfway
as
between, like, realistic
One world
and
appeared,
Wind Waker,
a world
like,
of
textures is
imagination.
wigging me out. I did not like the way her mouth
Summoned
moved.
Link to Hyrule Castle. She asked him to investigate the strange happening. Once the preparations for his adventure were complete, Link set off. He entered the strange new world. It was a vast.
I mean, I don't really need the
mysterious
second
dimension
image of Link
and
floating in
unknown
from the left. I
landscape.
can see him just fine on the right.
There, he met a girl who was battling monsters. Her name was Tetra. She was the leader of a gang of pirates.
I heard
but she
the
had
F word,
become
Jacob.
separated from
Shit.
her crew during the
I heard the
recent
S word,
promotional
Jacob.
event.
Bitch.
Those strangers, the two
I didn't
Said
hear
you're
that.
not allowed to watch. You're not allowed to watch YouTube anymore.
Tetra was battling.
That's strike 3, mister.
They joined forces to take on the enemy.
Yeah, fight with Tetra. Not gonna play as Tetra, though.
I mean, it's cool that she's like front and center, but it's like, where's Pizza Joe?
Tetra's Zelda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't Zelda just fight as herself? Oh, she is in this game, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I mean, Tetra's her own character, and she is a pirate captain. I mean, I
Is
guess
that
the-
Look at
face?
a pirate captain.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's-
god, look at this dope.
Well, Jacob, you haven't played Wind Waker, but if you had played it, you would have known that the second that she was revealed to be fucking, I'm Zelda, Ganondorf was like, and captured.
Maybe she should stop. Maybe she should transfer all of her radicalness from Tetra to Zelda. Eh?
Well, that'd be neat, but I'd like to see her swing a sword.
Well, she did that, but it took several generations and had to go to her granddaughter, Zelda.
Oh yeah, the Hyrule King is playable, right? And he has like boat attacks or something.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
The window for Audacity was just barely on my TV from my other monitor. It was bugging the shit out of me, so I had to fix it. I still can't imagine this game running on 3D.
Well, maybe not on the original DS, but on new Nintendo 3.
New Nintendo 3DS XL. It was weird how we only XL here. Like, it wasn't even XL then. It was just the only. It's like calling a regular cheeseburger a jumbo cheeseburger when it's the only cheeseburger. You know?
Do you want to play fucking Hyrule Warriors on your 3DS or not? That's what I'm assuming, like, the guy who, like, boarded it there is just, like, sweating and, like, are you gonna buy the fucking game?
Wanna play Xenoblade Chronicles on Go? Well, we're releasing it on Switch here next year, so I mean,
Yeah, with Xenoblade 2 graphics, so it looks gorgeous.
and
Because if you look what it looks like on the Wii, I mean, yeah, it only came out on the Wii, but oof, some of the textures. And I love Xenoblade Chronicles.
super more anime. I don't think there's a game out there that's more not for me than Xenoblade. Except maybe Monster Hunter, because I tried that game. I fucking couldn't get a handle on.
Monster Hunter is Dark Souls. But basically, in my opinion, much more difficult.
Oh, glad someone told me before I bought it. I returned it. Like I very rarely are games just like, okay, this ain't gonna work out, man. But that was just me with Monster Hunter. I just was not getting a handle on it. I didn't like the gameplay loop. I got Monster Hunter World, by the way, which apparently is the most easy to grasp. Great. But yeah, it was super not for me.
That's all right. I mean, I kind of had a feeling because the first one I ever played was Monster Hunter Tri, and I know that like just gameplay wise alone, I know it's not going to be for some people. But I do like the idea of you being a hunter as opposed to, you know, like in Dark Souls or Bloodborne, where you're essentially you're a hunter as well, but for the most part you're just like whatever big monsters part of the setting. Where Monster Hunter is like literally its name is Monster. Like everything you do involves around the fucking monsters, and there's always bigger, stronger, and worse monsters. And then in some boss fights, like, oh yeah, you know that boss you killed that you struggled with and you died a million times with? All right, well there's a bigger monster that just like eats and totally kills that monster. Now you gotta fight that. And then after like you're in the middle of the fight, and then like a bigger monster than that one comes in, and it's like, actually no, that's your real boss fight. Teehee.
Yeah, I like the premise. That's all fine and good. It's just like I couldn't get a handle on the controls, and the open worldiness doesn't feel like something I'd be wanting to play right now. And I did not know that it was so brutal to newcomers until I actually started playing. I was like, is this game like? I remember I asked the TheStrawhatNO Discord. I was like, does Monster Hunter like have a super big learning curve? And the first response I got was abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, there's a bit of a curve. I'd say probably if you like play for about 3, 4, 5 hours, you'll start getting a grasp of things. Because it's not that it's complicated. Because once you figure it out, it's like, oh, duh, just do this, and that, and all right, now I'm gonna go kick some ass.
Yeah. I traded it in for Nier Automata, and that's much more my speed. I'm really loving that game.
Finally, I got the hammer.
At last, the ham.
Oh, I wish it was the skull one, just because it was Wind Waker.
It's so dinky.
You got this squeaky toy hammer, Link. Here you go.
When it upgrades, I imagine it'll be the skull hammer.
Oh shit! It no longer is dinky. It's quite large.
The hammer was like, who you calling dinky as it grew. Me personally, I really like Monster Hunter. I like that after a while the monster starts like going to other areas once you weaken, and like breaking certain parts of the monster gets you parts, and then like when you kill or carve things out of the monster, you can use the things to make yourself armor and stuff, and like you kill other monsters for meat and you can use that to raise your endurance. Like I really like that. Like it really makes you feel like you're a monster hunter.
That's too much for my brain to handle right now. I'm in this groove with games where I'm like being really picky almost about what games I play. I don't know what it is. Like I want like fast-paced but also mindless but also interesting and engaging player games, or like just turn off your brain multiplayer games. It's like all I want to play right now.
No, I get you.
I'm just in a groove.
As of right now, even though I said that I wanted to take a break from RPGs, I have been like playing Final Fantasy 14 every now and then when I get the chance. And I wanted to take Persona and stuff because I played like 5, 3, and 4 back to back, and
Oh God!
wow, yeah, those are big, long JRPGs. So after I did that, I was like, all right, I need a break. And then Dakota goes, hey, you want to buy Catherine Full Body? And I go,
That's not a JRPG.
it's not a JRPG, but it's Atlas, and it has a it's the same exact art style. So it was just for me, okay. And then they ended up buying it, and they played, I want to say, like 6 or 7 hours or so. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm digging it.
We have Catherine on 360. CJ thinks I'll like it.
Yeah, I would recommend getting Full Body because it adds new stuff to the story, and literally new characters.
Bro, you gotta get to Fire Emblem so I can talk about it.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like, oh fuck, I put JRPGs down, and then literally another JRPG came out, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, like I just recently finished my first playthrough, and I want to talk about it with you, but I can't because you've played for like 2 hours.
I've 3. But I've done like 2 sessions. Like, I'll keep playing it soon, because I also have to other stuff I want to do. Job and Star Fox. Trust me, I would love to fucking play 3 houses over Star Fox Adventures, but I have to play Star Fox Adventures, not because like I have a gun held in my head. I did it to myself. It's like, oh man.
You can let's play Fire Emblem instead. That'd actually be an awful LP. That is not a very LP-able game.
Maybe some of the older ones, because at least with the older ones, they're not voice acted, and so you can just kind of like summarize the dialogue or whatever.
Yeah.
But for the most part, if you're like a master strategist or some shit, and you can just be like, yeah, on this map, I wanna use Crom because it's an example. I know that one's voice acted. We can use Crom here, and then we give him the shotgun, and then he just kind of like annihilates the dragon. And it's like, oh, that's a really interesting strategy. Person who's never played Fire Emblem.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Fire Emblem 3 Houses is apparently a notoriously easy game. Like that's every time I see somebody talking about it outside of like a specifically Fire Emblem centric area like the subreddit or something, it's like, yeah, this game's great, but it's really fucking easy. And it was, frankly. Fire Emblem 3 Houses is a very easy game.
I wonder how I wonder what it's like on like the harder difficulties. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna try. I don't know if I want to do lunatic difficulty. They renamed it to something else for 3 Houses, but
Maniac,
something like that.
Okay, sadly, it's not the skull hammer when it upgrades.
Aww,
Damn it! Let me see what it is. Is it just a more honkin'?
It's still a nice steel one, but I was hoping because we're in Wind Waker world to bring more Wind Waker aesthetics.
Boo, boo! I say.
But yeah, like and yeah, I'm aware that they're like screenshot Let's Plays of like Fire Emblem, but usually when us 3 are talking about Let's Plays, we usually meet in a video format.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, I would love to like do Persona 5 or something, but that's goddamn impossible. At least in the TheStrawhatNO format.
Yeah.
That's why I ended up streaming it instead.
I think Fire Emblem would be very poor for the TheStrawhatNO type Let's Play. Because there's a lot of downtime. Like, there's a lot of just going around and talking to people and doing, like, just shit. And the battles, again, are easy as piss. There's never any, like, challenge. So it's fun. I fucking love Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Don't even get me started. But it's just, I feel like it would be a particularly bad game to LP for this channel. I want to start my next playthrough though, because I finished Golden Deer. Now I'm gonna go down Black Eagles.
Yeah,
that's
gonna be my route too. It's just Deer Gang, then Bird Gang, then whatever the blue one is.
Right?
I say that because I straight up forgot the Lions. That's what they are.
Yeah.
The Blue Lions.
From an outsider's perspective, they seem like the most boring, but I'm sure that their story is great.
I mean, they were the least talked about until that one trailer where the leader had like the eye patch and then like everything went horribly wrong, and he's just like, I look like the Revenant now, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck?
CJ in here, looking like a fucking like random like comp play Neopets.
Man, a long time ago I played Neopets. I remember I had a Chiron, that was my Neopet, and I cared way more about getting my pet its own pet that I kind of neglected him.
Oh my god.
Because Jacob, have you ever? Okay, well, there was a thing where you could get pets for your like animals that were even smaller than like your actual Neopet, and like there was this one fucking cute ass Neopet that I wanted to get for my dress. It was like a little blue with like white spots on it, and it was like I think it was like a snow puppy. I think it was called Feepit or something. And I thought that was the cutest goddamn thing, and I wanted it more than anything. And I would force my Neopet to play all these stupid ass games, and especially this one card game that I liked called Cheat, and basically I made him gamble a lot because I really wanted that fucking dog. And I never got the dog, and I eventually lost interest, and I'm pretty sure he's just on the website just slowly starving to death because I never fed him. And you know, if you don't log in for a while, they'll say your fucking Neopet is extremely famished, but he can't die, so he's just constantly suffering for. So yeah, I mean, if we do a Let's Play of Neopets, it'd be like, hey, let's check out my Neopet skeleton.
God damn, Yoshi.
One of that dog, man. Feed your Neopet on stream, Yoshi. I might. Like, I'll just get next paycheck, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna log on to Neopets. I'm gonna stream myself doing it, and I'm gonna get like all the cool Neopet shit, because now I'm an adult and I can just like buy all the high grade stuff. And then after being the king of Neopets for one day, I'll retire again.
Just like the creator of Flappy Bird.
Yeah, when I think of the creator of Flappy Bird, I think of the king of a fucking... He was the king of the App Store for like 3 months before he said, I'm taking the game off because I don't like that people are playing my game.
I don't even think it was 3 months. It felt like a couple weeks. Look at this honkin' chonkin' guy. I'm pretty sure I've already said that about him, actually. This fucking... the hammer. Like, the chonkin' guy was just like... And then Link was just like, fuck you, bank.
The writer's dog says I wasn't paying attention again. I thought you were saying that you were obsessed with getting this Neopet pet to the point that you were ignoring your actual real life pet. No. By that point, I didn't have any of my own pets. Well, I mean, I was a kid, so we had like goldfish. That's about it. But it wasn't like all the goldfish were in my room. No, they were in the living room, and like my folks usually took care of them. We had a pretty sizable fish tank.
Ooh, nice. I bet it nice.
Yeah, and even to this day, actually, like, they still kept up with it. They updated the filters. Like, if there was one thing I could constantly remember about my old house is the fact that we had a fish tank and plenty of fish in it. And you'd, like, rotate fish after some of it. It wasn't a dog or a cat, but it was basically our equivalent because of how much attention. Often, a lot of our fish would have like babies, and we'd have like various other different types of fish that we would attempt to make them get along. Sometimes like fish are dumb is the thing. Some fish are literally fucking stupid. Is like they'll have babies and then they'll fucking eat their babies because they're that dumb.
Damn. Fucking baby eaters fish.
Yeah. But yeah. I never got that Neo pet.
Oh, all that for fucking nothing.
Real fish dissing hours as siege.
In the new world,
Yeah, fuck
Link met
fish.
the pirate leader,
The dumb.
Tetra, and they fought valiantly together as allies.
A lot smoother than this, though.
But it would seem their enemies were stronger and craftier than they had imagined.
Oh, Feather, I'm allergic.
After gaining victory, Link
Aw,
looked into the sky
he's
to
drawn
see
in
a
the similar
monstrous
style.
bird
I mean, it's
flying
not
off
quite
into
the Wind Waker
distance.
style, but still, it looks
Squinting
close.
to get a better view, he saw that the giant bird was carrying something in its talons.
Damn it, Tetra, again.
Not something. Someone.
She just like folds her arms with a grumpy face.
Again
Link
with
had to
this
do
shit.
something, or she would be lost forever. He dashed off to save her without a second
And then
thought.
Hyrule Warriors Link looks up and he's just Pizza Jane?
Something activates in his genetic memory.
Yeah. The idiot ran directly into the ocean and he couldn't swim. So
And well, they left Wind Waker World and ended up in the desert.
CRG. Man, why did Tetra have a gun? She should carry a flintlock pistol, I feel. If she's pirate captain. She already carries a sword, so.
I want to say she does use a gun a little bit. Like, her main weapon is her cutlass, but I think one of her specials involves a gun. I might be remembering that wrong, though.
I hope it's true, because that's pretty fucking rad.
Alright, but that's where we want to call it tonight.
I'd say so.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late for me.
Getting pretty latte.
But we got a sizable chunk of the game done, and we had quite a bit more fun with Sia than I thought we would.
Yeah.
And hopefully this bit with the Wind Waker characters is the last major chunk of the game. Because as much as I like Hyrule Warriors, I'm ready to finish it and move on to Hey You Pikachu.
Oh my god, Hey You Pikachu would be so amazing.
That's going to be our next patron-supported stream LP.
I cannot fucking wait.
You are the first. You are. Congratulations. You are the first person in the history of this planet to say, "I want to stop playing Hyrule Warriors and start playing Hey You Pikachu."
TheStrawhatNO, a first for everything.
I have a lot of fucking memories about Hey You Pikachu. I can talk about that fucking game for hours.
But we've got at least one more stream of Hyrule Warriors left first.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to play Hey You Pikachu. And then after Hey You Pikachu, we'll be going back to Sonic for Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, goody. I actually like Sonic Heroes, but I know parts of it are going to be rough.
That's
I
one
never
of the best
beat
opening
it.
levels in Sonic history.
What was that, Thorn?
I never beat it.
Oh. Well, I mean, they did make this really annoying way to block the last story.
I never beat it either. You're making me want to play it right now.
To give you an idea of like how much I liked Sonic Heroes, I not only got all the fucking emblems for that game, I A-ranked every single mission possible, and I unlocked super hard mode. And then I beat super hard mode, and then the game was like, "Yeah, thanks, idiot," and that was it. I didn't get supersonic. I didn't get like a love letter from the creator. All I got was "thanks for playing, idiot." I felt betrayed and let down, but at the same time, like, At least I could safely say, yes, I actually 100%ed and A-ranked every single possible thing about a 3D Sonic game.
I thought you were going to say, at least I could say, yes, I'm an idiot.
At least I could say, yep, I'm a goddamn idiot. Thumbs up, credits roll. So look forward to my future Sonic Heroes review.
All right, folks, we're gonna end there. We're gonna end it there. Thanks you all for watching. Pretty much everyone here was sticking around for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Despite me leaving multiple times to go make food.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. And it's always fun to hang and talk.
Hopefully we won't have to wait too long to have the next stream. Yoshi, you said you've got a few days. You got a few days off up ahead, but like there's a couple other things we want to work on. But would one of those days possibly be open for another stream?
Yeah, for sure. I think I'll have to look at my schedule again, but I'm pretty sure I'm free Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday for sure. I'll pull up my app right now because it'll take like a second, but yeah, I do have free days. And like not just like one day and then more work. I mean like actual consecutive free days.
Right.
Okay, cool. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I am free. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So keep that Thursday open, Jacob.
I think I will.
Alrighty, we're gonna end it there. Thanks again, everyone. See you next time.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Or good morning, wherever you are.